Greetings, everybody. I thought I'd say hi to everybody before we get online, and we're got a little bit of a change up on this stream. Just a couple of character changes and a new party member joining us. We bring everybody in. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Player Adventures, and we're here to have some fun.
Smog.
Smog. It is your game.
Thank you, sir. So, when we last left our party, there was a thunderous boom within the cave. A whole bunch of creatures came and died in front of the group, as you can see. And Ember and Tyrion, or Tyrion disappeared from the front and popped up back in the back. And
Tyrion just fucking left. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Ember never really got in there. And so we are picking up from there. And remember, party, if you're not taking notes, I'm not reminding you.
You are that way, aren't you?
I am. So, as we pick up our adventure, we notice Tyrion back here, and we notice Ember, and Ember turns around and gives a very evil look to Tyrion. Tyrion begins to cast, knowing that Ember looks angry. Ember begins to attack Tyrion.
Poor Tyrion.
Ember stabs Tyrion in the chest. And as Tyrion is laying there bleeding, because he was already battle-worn, with his last breath, he blasts an eldritch blast right in Ember's face. And they both fall dead.
Oh.
I just want to say hi to Wab and definitely Naz on the call. Nice to see you guys.
And we pick up there. So the party had just got done fighting. You, of course, seen all this take place. I'm sure you would be slightly shocked at what the hell just happened. Sort of. But you also knew there was some tension between those two in the beginning. So, pick it up from there, team.
Deirdulf is just going to meander slightly over this way. Wait, we're not in any kind of.
We're not in combat currently.
Yeah. All right. Those are dead goblins.
Those are dead goblins.
He's going to lean over and just go, my. What the hell went on over here? What the thing went between these two odd-looking individuals? I say.
Remember, I'm not there, so the rest of the party now is going to have to actually fucking talk.
Alex is enjoying the quiet for a change.
Damn.
Damn.
Listening to the sound of the babbling brook and maybe some moans of dying goblins.
Well, there's some moaning going on.
Not that. No. We're not talking about your love song to your wife over here. Come on now.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Listen, Cookie's just mad because he made a love song for someone else's wife and it was rebuked.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh,
Tap it out. Tap it out.
Was that an eldritch blast?
So Norgoth and Alistair, you guys are right about where you are at this time.
No, we're right about where we are this time?
Yep. So if you look down in the bottom lower left, you'll see your characters at the bottom of the screen. Okay.
Oh, yeah. They're coming.
You wouldn't know that, though, sir. 'Cause
I have a serious question because there's two goblins down here on the map that have black rings that don't
black
say
rings
dead.
mean they're dead.
Okay.
Just check.
Black rings mean they're dead.
I was like, Norgie, that guy over there.
Norgie, I think you're muted, buddy.
Yes.
There you
Not
go.
again.
Sorry, I have a house full.
You're good.
Excuse me.
It's okay.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
He's really quiet for me. I got to turn him up.
Just a wee bit.
I'm going 160.
You doing a 160 on him?
Ow! Will you
Mama,
let's not do that again.
help me, please. All right, has somebody found me?
5 feet.
So
weren't hiding good enough. I wasn't.
Theodulf does not see anybody coming.
No, not yet.
Okay.
You and Norgoth do see the dead bodies at the bottom of the stream. You don't see the dead goblins because of the bushes, and you do see the cave opening.
Sees that?
Alistair and Norgoth.
It's Alistair.
Alistair.
Alistair, not you.
All right.
I'm gonna go over to the stream and see if I can't see upriver a little bit.
You can definitely.
I'll go with Norgoth.
Okay. You can definitely see up the river. The stream is not very deep. It looks like there's a bunch of debris washed out around the ground that you're at. And the ground is a little bit wet. And when you go over that way, you can now see Theodulf at the opening of the entrance. Everything else up that way is a little hard to see because it's kind of darkish.
All right. Well, you know, it looks like I can see somebody up there, but I'm more worried about the debris that's washing down the stream here. We'll check out what's coming, what's down here, and what's coming down.
It looks like a lot of trash, some rocks. It just kind of looks like there might have been a washout there recently.
All right. Well, now turn my attention to the person I seen up there by the cave. Walk up the stream here a little bit. See if we can see anything else coming down the stream.
So I'm gonna do a perception check and see what I see in front of me here. What do I got here?
You can do a perception check.
I rolled it. It's a 24.
24. Oh, you see a lot of stuff. So, of course, you can see that the ground has recently been washed away from some. You're going to assume it was a large body of water. You see the dead bodies, Tyrion and Ember. You definitely see Theodulf. You can now see Astra and Saphira. And you see a bunch of dead creatures.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over to the two dead bodies, and I'm gonna kneel down, and I'm gonna start searching them for anything that's on them. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have my eyes on Theodulf here, and I'm gonna be like, "Good day, sir. It looks like these two guys won't be needing their belongings. Excuse me for a second."
I'll come up. I'll cross the little stream, come up close behind, looking around, just surveying the area.
Do I find anything on the bodies?
You do. Give me a second to pull up some information.
She said, "I can't get past what you said there, though."
So now that I see them approach the dead bodies and everything, what do I see? What do I see here, Master?
I'm going to let them.
You don't see
describe what
Norgie,
you
that's
see.
for sure. He gone.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't understand why my camera just died.
it just went.
Huh.
Did this thing
Did you
again.
kill the camera hub?
No, I didn't open it. Didn't. Apparently, it closed.
This would probably be easier to do it this way.
Now you're upside down, though. There you go. Oh, nope. Now it's gone again. Now you're back. Now you're gone. Now you're back. Now you're there. Perfect. That was some live action announcing right there.
I liked it.
New computer. It's
Live.
been alive for 4 hours.
So is this like a Frankenstein machine? Bits and pieces from other places?
Well, most of it's
No.
new.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of it except for the video card is brand new.
Cool.
And the M.2.
All right.
Shit,
So
stayed upside down.
I'm a pretty big guy here.
He's in North Carolina.
Big. Excuse me here. I have multiple personalities.
Well, you wouldn't tell them that.
I know.
Just describe your character.
All right. I'm
Maybe that's his lead off.
looking for it.
Could be.
Yeah, no. Trying to figure out where I put it.
So that's on one body.
So, all right, I'm 8'2" Goliath, really big axe, nice size maul, gray skin, grayish hair.
Nice. So you're like a big ass motherfucker, is what you're saying.
That's pretty much what you see. A
Okay.
big ass motherfucker.
I like that.
Looks like a brute. Wearing chainmail.
Chainmail. Oh. So kind of like not just Goliath, but Goliath buff.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna kind of lean back to our party and say, guys, you see what's come up behind us here?
So as I finish kind of going through the bodies, I'm going to kind of slowly, deliberately kind of take a step forward, brushing like specks of dust off my shoulders there a little bit, off my sleeve, kind of surveying the group, kind of smirking a little bit at them, deciding, kind of how I want to handle this. And then with a lazy bow, I'm going to go, oh, what an absolutely charming assembly of misfits we have here. Warriors and would-be heroes. A pleasure, truly. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself properly as I place my hand over my chest, my ring glinting in the sun. I'm Alistair Valmont, traveler, artist, raconteur, and a man of many talents. Some call me a performer, others a scholar, and a few unfortunate souls have had the misfortune of knowing me as something else entirely. And I don't mean their moms. I chuckle, kind of give them a wry laugh, right? And then I go, I've dined with nobles, walked in the shadow alleys of thieves, and whispered secrets that could topple empires. And yet here I stand with you, an intriguing arrangement if I do say so myself. So tell me, group, are we friends, or will this be another one of those tragic tales? Oh, but no need to decide yet. I do so love a good mystery.
Astra's gonna lean over to Saphira and be like, "Did you understand a word he said?"
While he's doing his fanfare and flash, I see these little goblins over here. I'm gonna go over here and check these bodies.
Theodore was just going to raise an eyebrow and just go, so, my good man, it's Alistair?
Alistair, that's correct.
All right. Just want to make sure. And you, your companion here, your giant companion. His name is?
I call him Norgie.
Okay.
You can call me Norgoth.
All right. Okay.
You're not even over here. You can't say that. You're 25 feet away.
And were you whispering? Because 25 feet's not that far.
Just like right there.
Come up to Theodolph and kind of like whisper offhandedly, we could leave them with the cart.
Oh.
What did she say? I literally didn't actually hear her.
She
She said something about the cart.
said we could leave him with the cart.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to hear her say something about the cart, and I'm going to go, is that yours down the street there?
You would have to find it first because it is hidden.
Oh, but I already found it.
Did you roll with the DM for that?
Maybe.
You talking from? I could hear them, right?
Yes.
Read the note I put on it.
Note? Is that what that gibberish was? I thought it said druid's poop here.
Not nice.
So what did it say?
I want to tell you.
Naz.
Aw.
I fucking love that.
My
Naz.
feelings, if I had any, would be hurt.
Oh.
Whisper in still fierce direction. I don't think I like him.
We'll make sure he's in the front next time.
Oh, no.
GTB. Glad you're here, buddy. So he's gonna lean back and to Saphira and just go, let's see what these two can help us out with. We can always use an extra hand. Doesn't mean we have to pay them.
Can we
Oh, money.
Very well.
Okay. So he's going to mosey on down just slightly and look at a little bit more of the carnage down there and kind of get a better sense of Alistair standing right there. Greetings, my good man. He extends his hand and is just like, my name is Theodolph. What is yours? What is your full name? You said Alistair. Alistair what?
Valemont.
Valemont. Okay.
You
Sounds
might
like-
know my father.
DM, do I know his father? No. Okay. Just checking. Just kind of scratches his chin, goes, Valemont. Doesn't ring a bell, but that's okay.
That's too bad. It's okay.
So Theodolph's going to say, well, my companions here and I have just witnessed two of our own kind of, I don't know, kill each other over some odd occurrence. We could definitely use your hand in doing some things now, if you're up for it.
Oh, well, it happens to be that I'm looking for a party to hang out with.
Party. You mentioned party. We need to get a party going at some point. And that's the soiree type, not just the let's hang out together kind.
Well. A guy that travels with two women obviously is having a party that everybody wants to be a part of. Did you see Mirage look just now? She was like, bitch, please. Master Shiku's about to get mad. Shit.
Oh my god, that's gonna be good. Okay. So, party.
While they're doing that, Astra's gonna check these goblins for some loot.
Ooh, good call. Good call.
I didn't get the rest of my loot sent to me yet, so I know what I'm taking or what I took.
Well,
That's not my problem.
The other character, I don't have the sheet anymore.
Oh,
Certain things will need to be gone, of course.
you know what? The only thing I would take off of these would be the oil, just because that might have value on the rope and the tinderbox,
That's cool.
which I can add in anyways. And then let's just like burn the bodies up so that everything else goes up with them in smoke.
Gotcha.
So there was
70
4
pounds
daggers and a whip
rations.
if you're into that sort of
That's
thing.
Sean that had 70 pounds of rations on him.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. Was there any gold?
No.
This is bullshit.
Oh yeah, he was broke as fuck. It was literally his character's whole
That's why he
story.
was trying to go for 40. Yep.
Damn.
Damn. All right. So, Mr. DM, is there anything going on around us? If it's just don't see any goblins or anything trying to.
The only goblin that you see with your light source is that same one standing on the bridge watching you guys intently.
Wait, there's still a goblin alive?
Oh,
So,
Do I see the goblin?
Are you inside the...
Oh, no, the only one inside the cave is fucking Astra.
Then...
Why did I have a body or a pile of bodies over here? I'm fine. That being said, having run the
You would not
pockets.
You would not
Goblins to
see the
burn.
goblin from where you're at.
I'm going to back my way out of the cave after having run the pockets of the goblins.
So as Astra comes out of the cave, I'm going to walk over to her and I'm going to go, Astra. Wait, do I know her name or not? Okay, so I'm going to walk back over to her. I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, my dear. I owe you an apology. You must teach me the language of the trees. I imagine you have so many secrets.
Yep.
I don't like the way you speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say? Nature's a beautiful thing, truly.
Glares at him.
Can I do an insight check? To see how like disingenuous he's being.
You can.
Let's see. This should be fun. Oh no, well, he's fine.
Most
I'm
genuine
pretty sure
person
he's
you've ever
sincere
known.
as Can be, yeah.
Oh, he's fine.
This is fine. He's fine.
We're
Seems
all
like
fine.
a really nice guy to you.
Mm.
I say, what? Let's, do we really need to go inside of this cave any further? I just have a feeling that there might be something a little too nefarious for us inside of here.
So, it's the goblin that's on the bridge. Okay. I was like, there's a goblin right fucking here and I can't see it. The fuck, man.
Agreed. Done.
All right.
Still having been glaring at Alistair, he's gonna be like, break your sign, be like, do you take this stuff from the cart?
I'm just going to wink at her.
In a very
Who's closest to me? Gonna look at Tierduff.
Astra.
Just lean to him. What's that mean?
Astra and
What's that
Theodore
mean?
For the closest.
Looking over at me. There was goes.
I'm looking at you. You're the closest to me.
think
You've
you
experienced
have to
society. I'm looking over at you going, what's that mean?
Just a little bit of a fancy going on there.
Fancy.
Fancy, not fantasy. Fancy.
Like the shiny things? Fancy?
No. And Theodore kind of rubs his head. Sophia, yeah, you want to talk to him?
As you guys are talking, you hear this loud horn blow,
Horn like.
like an alert horn.
All right.
Last time that happened, bad things happened.
Sylph is gonna loop arms with Alistair and start walking her south.
Wait, hold on. You did who with what?
Loop arms.
What is this fucking kindergarten?
No, that's. She's gonna.
Your
loop
character's
arms
new
with
to me,
Alistair, and she's
but
gonna
you know.
start walking south.
Everyone, roll initiative, please.
Is this a show?
Fuck.
Bitch, dude.
No. I tried. How far did I get before we needed to roll initiative?
Well, considering the bugbear was right there, that blew the horn, you didn't get
Oh.
very far.
Where?
Right where?
Right there.
He's there.
Okay, you could come at least a little further, Dad. Go right there.
DM, I'd like to just cast invisibility and fucking leave.
Except I'm out.
I like
God
to
damn it.
cast
All right, we're
counterspell
rolling
that
for
I don't
initiative.
own and make him stay.
Oh my god, dude.
I still can't figure out why mine show up as checks, not rolls.
Did you roll a nat 1?
100% did. I'm glad I got that shit out of the way on the initiative, though. There's no fucking critical miss on that.
Oh God.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Oh. Everybody get their roll in.
Yep, and I'm
Yeah.
building the troops.
Yeah.
Somebody remind me, how do I change my dice?
Oh, you got to go to your profile.
Yeah.
My character profile or my
Yourself
D&D Beyond profile?
beyond your D&D Beyond.
Okay.
That would be kind of a cool per character.
Yeah,
Kind of
different
dice.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. Is it in licenses?
Uh,
Because I got like 200 fucking things in licenses.
Barkley just let himself out.
Nice.
Is that wrong?
I had the door closed.
Oh. Okay, then.
Okay, so let me do this. Counter.
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Oh shit. Things I can't see yet that are coming.
Are you like dropping tokens onto the desk? Is that what's happening there?
No, that's that's my dog chewing on one of her things that I got her.
Little nylabone or whatever it is.
No, it's a cartilage.
Still shows up as a check. What the fuck?
This is a 13.
Oh, that's why, because it says VTT not found every time.
Huh?
Here's a 10.
Look what you did.
There
Hey, there's a fuzzy digital dice set, by the way, right now that's free.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Fuzzy dice.
8.
I hate that I have to put my PayPal on here to pay for nothing.
Yeah,
I agree.
I might have figured this out.
Oh yeah, go to your collections.
Fucking A. Figured it out. That's not my actual roll, though. It was the 13 from before.
If you want to change your dice, you saw where to do that, B, right?
No.
Go to collections. Go to my dice.
First collections.
Top bar. D&D Beyond top bar.
Got it. Oh, my dice. Okay then.
There you go. Barkley, you're gonna be famous. You know that? You're gonna be famous.
Okay. Okay, everyone.
You wanna know how stupid the problem is with my initiative? It's because I had Beyond 20 enabled, and this is integrated.
Oh.
So it couldn't find the VTT because it's not looking for the integrated VTT.
Gotcha.
Turn off the extension and things work as intended.
Okay. So, we will start the initiative. And it starts with goblins.
Good Lord, fucking cheating dickhead.
Yeah, you saw that.
I noticed I didn't see a single fucking DM roll.
I did the auto initiative, sir. Dan knows about that.
Damn
And
it.
most DMs don't show their rolls, B. That's a you thing.
Transparency, sir. Trans-fucking-parency.
Psychological warfare, sir. Psychological warfare.
Man.
It's the basis of the game.
Okay. That is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it off.
There's no goblins next to us, right?
No.
If I ask them a question, would that be one of my turns?
No, that can be something you could do as you're walking towards them or running towards them or walking away.
Or running away.
Or running away. That's sort of
haste.
a free action.
I'm gonna kind of yell to everybody, do we really want to stick around here?
We can't outrun them.
I have an idea.
Oh my
We can take the bodies and turn them into a wall of fire.
Oh.
I mean, the bodies are blocking the majority of the walkway right now.
Mm-hmm.
So half of them are in a river, so I don't know if your wall of fire idea will work.
They're stacked, though.
They're kind of on top of each other. They're not stacked per se, but they're kind of like flopped over on each other. Sure.
So there's flesh available for burning.
Yeah, I mean it's only a 2-foot deep stream.
It would buy us time.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to think if there's anything worthwhile from where I'm at. Because, okay, and that's not
I can
worth
bring
it.
these other goblins up here and add them to the pile.
No, because you have to go back and get them, then come
That'll
back.
take time. Time and movement we don't have. I'm personally in favor of running.
Got a question, DM,
Sure.
in our secret little window here.
Okay.
I believe the large one may be slow. Should we choose to just run?
Make sure sure that
Damn.
changes over to battle music while I'm thinking about it. And
Each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the measuring tool will tell you differently.
It definitely does, and that's why I was like, oh, fuck.
I really don't have a good action at range at the moment.
Could store it.
I don't. I mean, I'm looking to see if I got anything
You
on
can
me.
hold your initiative if you'd like.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I've got, though. Do I have something? I don't. I'm going to hold an action.
Next is this big guy. He comes through. He says, Clark, going to hold you all. Clark wants you to be prisoners.
Clark?
Clark.
Clark. Okay, Clark.
You make fun of Clark? Clark don't tolerate that.
Where did Cookie go?
Monitor came out.
What did he say?
I think he
And
ran away.
Clark takes a javelin and throws it at Theodolf.
Oh, God. Cookie, I thought you fell over laughing.
Does an 18,
Oh no, the plug from my monitor came out.
does an 18 hit you, sir?
18 hits.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine.
Wait a minute. Nope. Wrong. Don't take that one.
I don't want to take that one.
That one. You take the 5.
Take 5.
From
I'm
the
hurting,
javelin
guys.
being thrown.
Let's see. Oop, 2 more.
He laughs. Haha! Laugh at Clark now!
Wait, he threw a javelin at me and it hit me? I can pick up the
Yep.
javelin, can't I?
You can,
After you pull it out of your bleeding wound.
right? And it is Astra's turn.
You can't move.
Not yet, Norgie. Gotta wait your turn.
Your movements are all tied to your turn, and you can only go so far.
Okay.
So everything you do now is measured. You can only go 30 feet unless you sprint. So on the left-hand side in the map there is the little ruler. From where you're at, 30 feet's going to take you to that pile of goblins.
Uh-huh.
On your turn. Astra, it's your turn.
My reaction to communicate with the party and say, guys, I really think we should get out of here.
As you say that, you notice that the goblins are all starting to grab, not putting them in their hands yet, but they are starting to grab bows and arrows.
Fuck it, I saved my action. I'm running. Oh, no way. So am I. I'm a 30.
To that end, I'm going to use my action for a dash, which
Okay.
gets me a total of 70 feet, which puts me off your map.
Okay.
I'm going to just put myself over on the guide over here.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What's that, buddy? Yep. Huh? Yeah.
Look at G-Dad.
Good night.
You're on camera?
I am.
Buddy, put a shirt
Everybody
on.
No, I'm streaming. No, tomorrow maybe.
Actually, going back, Smog, I remembered the crit from last session
Oh yeah, you can't
fucked up
move
my
that
leg.
fast. That's right. You
So
are
what's that going to
injured.
do to my movement? Let me put myself back here.
You were
Be right back.
what was it? A third of your movement speed. So you definitely can't run because the injury would be very painful. You were at a third of movement speed, so or 2/3 slowed you down by a third. So you can go.
That still gives me 20 on a dash.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm still going to take it.
Okay. And is that the end of your initiative?
Yeah, I don't think there's enough range, and I don't want to piss them off any further. Actually, no, it's not, because I am Wood Elf, so my movement's gonna put me here, not there, and I'm going to roll with advantage to stealth myself in these bushes, due to my Wood Elf feat. That's sleight of hand, not stealth. That's not gonna work. Right, roll now. Roll.
I
That
can
wasn't
play
an
my
advantage. Damn
banjo
it.
for getaway music.
All right, we're just doing 2 rolls because it won't do it correctly. So that's an 18 on stealth.
18 will definitely stealth you. Yes, sir.
Sweet. I'm hidden in these trees.
Okay. And now it's the next bugbear's turn. He's going to try to squeeze through here. So I'm going to do a roll to see if he ends up knocking Goblin A or Goblin B over. Makes it past that one. He knocks Goblin A over. So Goblin A is prone. Give him a pink to show he's prone.
This is why we have no squeaky toys in our house. This would be our house all the time.
Oh, Remy loves her toys. She would.
Toys,
your-
yes. Squeaky toys. No squeaky
Okay, Norby, it is your turn. You're allowed to move, sir.
Did you just wag your finger?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Norgie real quick and go. It might be time to head south, son.
Oh, and Norby,
Alright.
make sure you heal your character. You should have 14 hit points.
Oh,
Top right hand corner, right next to your health, it says
Put
heal
those
and
3
damage.
points and heal.
Just put whatever your
There
maximum
you
health
go.
points are in there and hit heal.
Yep. You're good. Okay, Norby, your turn, sir.
all right.
There is a bugbear within your reach.
Within my reach, huh?
Don't do it. Go these away.
Do it,
Yeah,
Norby.
Dan, do your fucking job.
Do it, Norgy.
Good.
Fucking Christ. Professional fucking streamer over here.
It's my first day. What are you talking about?
Someone needs to take his meds, man.
All right. So I guess the consensus is getting out of here. So I'm gonna go. What, I can go 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You use no other action. You can take dash, which doubles that to 60.
Dash.
I don't know if I have dash being a big.
Yes, you do.
person.
Dash,
You do.
yeah,
One has dash.
Everybody has
Everybody
it.
has
It's a generic component. You have dash, take dash, run far.
All right, I'm gonna dash on out of here.
Okay. Go ahead and put
I'm
your
off.
put your little guy on the legend.
Here.
We'll say he's off the board.
Yep, I'm out. Come on, boss.
Okay.
I gotta wait like 20 minutes before it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
There are no Klingons here. Also, you know why the Klingons would die? Because they suck.
And Theodolf's up front, so the wolf is going to try to do a running attack on Theodolf.
I'm running my ass.
I thought he ran.
Oh, that's right. Well, why are you still
He
there,
held
Theodolf?
his action.
You're done with those guys, so I can tell you. Is it?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and run because you were holding your initiative.
Yep. So how far can I run?
60
What's your
feet.
movement speed?
30.
Then you can run 60. So you can go off
If
with
you
Norgoth.
dash.
If you dash.
Zoom. All right, I'm gonna go hang over here.
So
Wherever the
it's
hell
going
that
to attack.
He said dashing
Saphira, 'cause
sounds
she's up
great.
front. Or it's going to try to attack Saphira.
Hit me with that 19. Nope.
It missed. Saphira takes this awesome step to the side and is like, no, little doggy.
Said, not today.
And this will have jumped past her, so.
Good. Now, I have a question. Did you just fuck me?
Who, me?
Ah,
No.
I'm pretty sure if I leave, that wolf gets an attack of opportunity now.
Wait. Actually,
Actually, Saphira gets
you
an attack
get
of
an
opportunity.
attack opportunity on that wolf, do you not?
Yep.
He's within 5 feet of you.
Oh.
Both Saphira and Alistair, because it jumped past her. Because it was a jumping attack, so when it missed and she sidestepped it.
Please say yes. I'm banning fucking ass. Fuck
So,
that kid.
can I attack it
Yep,
as an attack of opportunity? Okay.
yep.
Get the shitty rolls out of the
14.
way, I guess.
14 hits.
Oh, okay. 9 damage.
GG's. Good roll. Not a
Okay.
girl. Kick its ass.
And
Kick his ass, Seabassarita.
Alistair, you're going to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if I get a freebie.
Yep, that hits. And the wolf is dead.
Suck it!
Astra is invisible, yes.
Not invisible, but hidden. Yeah.
Hidden. Clark says, you killed Clark's wolf!
Not now, Clark.
Clark will kill you for killing Clark's wolf.
Clark, I don't have time for this. And she is gonna go ahead and dash. If I can't see Astra, she's gonna dash.
That's gonna be my thing. Is if anyone, you can see me. I mean, it's DM discretion, but if anyone can see me, it's you, because you have the same wood elf feature that I have. Do you not? For hiding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say my opinion would be that you could, but that's obviously a DM choice.
So do I get a chance to respond to Clark too?
Sure.
So I stand over top of the wolf's body and I go, oh dear, was that it? And here I thought you sent a big bad wolf. Perhaps next time it should try huffing and puffing a little harder.
Okay.
Who's afraid of the big bad
So
wolf?
Sarah's going to rub her temples and say, and now he's monologuing.
The best part is I don't think Clark has the intelligence to understand how he was just
That's
insulted.
okay.
Okay, so I have a mechanics question. If I so normally I get 70 movement. If I dash to Astra, how much is my movement reduced if I try to help her along, or can I?
What's your strength?
It is 13, so a plus
Sorry,
1.
I didn't realize that came out like that.
So you can't carry her, so she would actually have to lean on you.
Yeah, she'd have to help.
So it would probably cut your movement down by half once you got to her.
Okay. I'll chance it if, well,
So
Okay.
could they do?
first I'll
Can I ask a question? Could she do 30 to her and they each get 15 more instead of 30 more?
20 to me,
yeah,
and
it's
that
only-
she had 50 with the dash, so that leaves her
no,
25 from.
I had 70 for the dash.
Right, I mean afterwards,
Okay,
after
yeah.
20
That's what I'm
subtracted,
saying is
20
like 15 or 20.
so it still leaves you
instead of the 30.
25 movement at half
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah. So what I will do is, instead of just pulling Astra out of hiding, like, give her a glance. And the glance is like, do you want to...
We gotta go, son.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I will take Astra's lead on that. How does she respond?
Viciously shaking her head like,
Okay.
get me the fuck out of here.
All right, let's move 25 more feet. 5, 10, 15, we are off the map. Let's go.
Poor Alistair all by himself. Next is
It's fine. He's got Tyrion and Ember. Oh wait, they're dead.
There's no
Told
one
me to
here
run.
beside me.
I'm just thinking, Alistair, you just rolled a character. You gonna roll another one?
okay.
My
And
feelings have all
Alistair, it's your
gone.
I assume Alistair's going to run.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna run. I use my dash. Bye, Felicia.
Okay. See something. Here. Movement. 30 feet.
Naz. Clark like long walk on beach with wolf.
Hard think you sank my battleship.
Oh man.
Okay. Dan, high or low?
Oh,
Low.
fucking fuck.
Okay. So your party's going to continue to run, yes?
Fuck yeah. I
Oh, wait,
have,
down the
like,
trail back to the
suppose
wagon, I think.
Ding ding dong ding 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 ding. I'm playing getaway music.
So, just out of curiosity, that means they left the horses behind?
Yeah.
Just weren't here.
They were
Yes,
back.
they were.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
Oh, damn!
We couldn't bring him across that little ravine weird.
Oh, no, no. We went through the woods.
He did!
We went through the woods, sir. Okay.
Looks like the goblins are eating good tonight.
Oh, man.
Potatoes. Boil them,
Good
mash them,
job,
put 'em in a
Mr.
stew.
DM. Well played.
So now we just got to get rid of this one, this one, and add. This one.
Make horse Clark wife.
Okay. So you can all run back down the trail.
This is we're running away right here. This is what we saw. This is exactly what happened as we were running away.
No, those horses are just a figment of your imagination.
Fucking Christ. I still show a fucking goblin on there. Okay.
So, okay. What you gotta do now?
I'm
By the
gonna-
way,
Sleep.
just so we're clear, she would probably be up in the front because even at half or even at slow movement, she moves faster than the rest of you guys.
No, I counted the 25. That was where we would be, is right here.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. So Theodulf comes out front, Alistair, Norgoth, Silfra, and Astra all come out. You don't seem to feel like you're being chased, but you never know.
Never know. I'm gonna kind of yell back to everybody, guys. I have like no hit points left. I am almost out of everything.
Don't you have butt touches?
No, he gave butt touches to Tyrion.
Can I DM the
I was never there.
DM for a minute?
Sure.
We had a conversation about my role
Uh-huh.
in here.
Did you look
Is
in
that-
your bag?
Is that still the case? Are they there?
Yeah, if you look in your
Because I
items,
don't see anything in my bag.
look in your items. Should be 4 of them.
JTB, help! I'm being repressed.
Oh, They're in my backpack in part of my equipment. Okay.
Yes.
I was looking in my inventory. I was like, there's nothing there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to walk over to the rest of the party. Obviously, I know that Norgie doesn't need one, but I'm going to walk over to the other party members, and I'm going to make it rain healing potions on them. I'm going to give each of them a healing potion.
No, I don't need one. But
Well, good. I wasn't going to give you any anyways.
Not taking it from him.
So I'll hand one to Theodolf. Does he take it?
Oh, yes, he does.
Okay. I'll hand one to Astra. Does she take it? The back of my pocket and go more for me later. And I'll hand
hope you
one
enjoy it.
to Sophia and say, and does she take it?
she'll take it.
There we go. So I'm down 2.
Okay.
Is it just a 1d4? Like a
No.
Oh,
No.
what kind of healing potion is it?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. Let's see. That's not what I want.
Okay.
Mr. DM, you see that?
Yep.
So 8 points back. But I get
It's showing me 6.
2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2.
And I'm
Right.
seeing a 4 plus 2. Oh,
no-
6 total. My bad. Yes, 8 back.
Okay.
And so as I walk back away from her, you'll hear me say, "Oh, my dear Astra, how admirably stubborn, truly resilient. It's inspiring."
As far as I know, you still don't know my name.
Do I still not know her name?
She has not told you her name.
Okay, so I won't mention her name. So, oh, my dear, how admirably stubborn, truly resilient. It's inspiring. But tell me, is this about pride or simply testing fate? Because I won't press the matter. I do so love a gamble, but just remember, should you fail and fall next time, I may not be so charitable.
Yeah, Serge, I wish he had a strap on this one. It would have been fun.
Oh, no, strap on.
Sylph is gonna look at him and remark, "Your lungs have incredible capacity."
And I'm gonna look at her and I go, "I know, huh?"
Just like extra pouty, just looking at him like, I still don't like the way you talked.
Okay.
So what are we doing right now?
Your party is
I'd like to
standing in
sleep
the-
for
in the
slash meditate for
walkway.
approximately 4 hours.
All right, Astra, we need to move. We need to move.
Yeah. Just hobble down the road together.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we need to get a little bit further away from the goblins, just so no scouts come after us.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're going to have to do a little bit of work.
Can I volunteer to carry the slow wood elf with a broken leg?
Yes,
You
please.
can.
Because you're just going to get eat by goblins if we don't go. So
Yeah.
I'm going to come up here. And which one's the crippled elf?
That'd be this one.
The redhead.
All right, come on.
Okay. So I assume the party's going to head east towards the town
Mm-hmm.
on foot and leave the wagon behind.
Can I actually peek in the wagon? I want to see what's in it.
Sure.
Because I noticed distinctly that our plants are gone from the wagon.
Mm-hmm. What's in it?
All right, I'm gonna carry the elf.
The giant brown thing on the ground there, is that like the
To the
dead
cart.
goblins or?
No, that's where the
That's
horses
not
used to be.
horses.
Not horses.
Not horses.
Oh, you're covering them up. I was like, what the fuck is that for then?
It's supposed to be dirt. He just put dirt there.
I got it now. I'm picking up what's getting put down. I was like, I don't get it.
Yep, sure can.
What's in it?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yo, mama.
Or what's left that's in it, I guess.
Oh, and there is an update to Nalgrador Scry.
Oh, really? Finally? Fucking about time, pro streamer.
Look into my eye.
B, I sent you a message
Yep,
before I can
got it,
send
sir.
And before I can send it to Mariah, I need to know that answer. Okay.
For the record, it was Norgoth who helped carry me down the rest of the road, right?
Yes.
Right.
He's a big creature.
Especially Astra's itty bitty bitty bitty.
Right?
He's pretty tiny. If I remember correctly, I even made her short for an elf too.
Could almost fit in my pocket.
I one time made an elf character, a high elf character, and I made her like 9 feet tall because I didn't want to play by the normal rules. Like,
Yeah, she's 5'9", so she is short for an elf.
okay.
For a female elf.
Those are all tall motherfuckers. Also liked one of the campaigns I ran a Goliath, and I was so tall that we're in the situation. So I was like, "Can I see over the stairs?" He was like, "No, definitely not." I'm like, "Can my 8'7" ass see over the stairs?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can see over the stairs." He's like,
Nice.
"Conversely, they also see your head. Roll for initiative." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
It's like, be careful what you ask for.
Okay.
Yep,
So
yep.
you guys are going to travel towards the village.
Wait. Is Astra going to thank Norgie or not?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did he say anything to me other than just helping carry me?
You were asking, so I'm trying. Whoa, what the shit just happened?
Sorry.
I just wanted to make sure if I disliked both of the new people or not.
We're back to the big map.
You're not
you
going to say
guys-
anything to him. That's what I'm understanding, right?
you
Yeah,
guys
no, we're good.
were-
I'm just trying to make sure. I was ready to. I had a whole bit ready if you were thanking him. That's why I'm asking.
No, I wasn't thanking him.
You then.
Mr.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm putting.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. This is where you were.
On the Tribor Trail.
Right on the Tribord.
Wait.
You were back on the Tribord
We
Trail.
went to the right or the left?
You were going. So you came down the high road,
Huh?
made a left on Tribord Trail.
Huh?
Right here is where you found the cave, right in this area,
Going east.
and you're going east,
Yeah. We are headed.
going back to the left. Yep. No, you're heading
Well,
down
technically
to
we're going here
Phandalin.
because we're going to Phandalin, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. DM, how far
Yeah,
along
hold
that
on.
trail
What-
would we
what
make
happened to
it
the stuff in the cart?
today?
Sorry, Cookie.
Today,
Go ahead.
so that is each one of those hexagons is, I believe, 5 miles.
It said it somewhere. I think it was the top of the map.
At the top.
Yeah, one hex
Yeah,
is
one
5
hex is
miles.
5 miles.
I was just asking based off time remaining in the day. I know we were about midday when we went to the cave originally.
Right. So you could probably get to tonight. Depending, I'm assuming you're not going to try to run. Would that be a safe statement?
Yeah. No run.
I'm sorry, because I just realized I got ahead of my own self. We left the cart, right? Because we have no
I was
ox.
going to ask, but you were
Because we have no ox or horses, right? So we left the cart.
We have a Goliath, but we don't have anything else.
Okay, actually, wait. In fairness, Goliath counts as one creature larger when trying to pull or lift an object.
They do.
I'm
indeed.
pretty sure he can move that cart.
He could.
If I wasn't carrying some crippled elf.
Well, you can put the crippled elf on the cart and drag the cart.
So you can still carry it. So the question becomes, how prideful is our Goliath?
How is that cart worth it?
You'd have to ask your companion for that.
You'd have to ask your companion and the monk. They could probably answer it.
So the question I have is did we switch and leave the cart, or are we still on that path where we were?
You're still on that path. I'm just giving you the map in case you guys wanted to see where you're heading. I can put the old map back if you want.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. No, you're still there. You have not left there yet.
He zoomed out, and I kind of jumped to the question of how far could we make it? Well, we hadn't actually established we were leaving yet.
Correct.
So if you two want to have a conversation about the importance of the cart and whether or not you want your friend to carry it.
In front of everybody. So as we're sitting there and we're starting to walk away, I'm gonna say, you know, Norgie, I was going to suggest that you pull that cart, but then I thought, no, that would be too far. That's too much of a challenge, even for someone of your reputation. And then I'm gonna gesture vaguely, you know, like, haha, whatever, right? And be like, I mean, sure. You look strong, but this is a feat that only the truly exceptional could manage. Like, perhaps even beyond the mighty Norgoth himself. Never mind. I suppose we'll go find a horse.
Wow.
Oh, damn. Horse. Really? A horse. I eat horses for breakfast. So I sit the elf on the cart. Give it a little roll here and there, make sure it's still good. Now, is the cart still operational, or do I have to carry the cart too?
We were fine until somebody decided to smack a bottom on a steer and move it out of the way, and then we had no steer. Was alive in a different life and saw that though, so whatever. But I'm not better.
GTB.
You know, I suppose I could pull the cart, but somebody has to make it worth my while.
Shut up and do it.
All right, who's sending nudes?
Astra from the cart in her crippled state, like, do you like, what's it called? Gold? In case
like
I'm
what's
removing
it
this,
called?
you can have mine.
Come on, fat dog.
How much gold?
Gonna look to any party member who knows what money is. How much did he tell us we were getting?
That would be Theodolph and Sophia to have to remember what they had.
I know the answer, but I'm not answering because none of you fuckers get an answer from me.
I also know the answer, but I don't feel like Astra would because she wasn't paying attention in the bar.
Right. That's right.
And the funny part is fucking Tyrion technically said, I don't fucking want the money. You can give it to them. So it's actually higher.
And Ember got a higher cut and is now dead and isn't going to get his payout. So it's actually higher.
Correct. Come on, Master Shifu. You got this.
This silence from my party members and be like, I know it's at least 15.
I'm trying to steer you without steering you.
Well, where are we going? We're taking the cart.
I owe this man 15 gold when we get there.
Okay, Cookie's like, I saved money.
Nargi, do me a favor. Just roll one quick strength check.
He should definitely roll it in an advantage, though.
Yes, at an advantage.
Because he's a monster mammoth man, and his strength's like 270.
20.
Did you roll a 20?
I did.
Damn. Yeah, you
No.
pull this thing
That's
like
better
it's.
than this afternoon.
Let's put it
He
this
actually
way.
just
I'm not
threw
sure
the cart
oxen,
all the way to Phandalin.
I'm not sure the oxen pulled the cart as well as you do.
Oh, good. It means it's going to be less of a hindrance on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
eat
like,
the ox.
this is fine. I got this all day long.
Eat
Okay.
the ox and wear its horns like a hat.
Oh man, a nat 20.
You
Push,
guys-
drag, or lift. 1,080 pounds. Jesus Christ, Nori.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Here's Norgie right now.
Asking for
Uh-oh. Getting the Momoa on now.
So I have 2 questions for the DM.
Yes.
1.
Norgie's
While I'm in the
strong.
back of the while I'm in the cart, can I look at what's in the crates?
You can.
Okay. Do I need a perception check on that?
Nope.
All right,
You want me
cool.
to send it to him, Smog, since I already have it?
Yeah, you can send it to him. Sophia, did you wait a minute? Did you give me a second? I'll send it to him.
Think you're
Did you send
mute.
it to your daughter?
No.
Got it.
I'll send it to him.
Oh, I already sent it to Cookie.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All I did was just copy it. I just
Yeah.
sent the message.
No.
Okay.
Can't hear
Thank
you,
you.
girl.
And then
Yes.
yes.
Okay, if we're gonna go and leave the cart, I'll renegade what I just did and say we're not gonna actually.
That's what I was kind of asking. So never mind. Ignore that message I just sent, Cookie.
You can't have
Okay.
it.
What happened?
And then my second thing would be, after peeking through the crates, I'm going to try to enter my meditation. So if we travel for 4 hours uninterrupted, I will have essentially long rested.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see this person in the back of the cart, and I'm gonna try to create another opportunity to talk to this person while they're in the back of the cart.
Okay.
Get down. You don't need to be famous, too. Get down.
Oh, madam, are you okay in there?
All right, we're gonna have to figure out a way to mechanics this, because there's nothing in rules about a sound distracting me. But if he's
there'll
gonna
be more than the
pest-
sound if you don't
I would
answer me. There
say.
will be shaking.
All right, well, if he's getting physical, then that answers that. So
Let's get
you are being ignored until you get physical, though. So you can RP that out how you see fit.
Okay, so I want to make sure I understand this correctly. She's in the cart and she's hurt, right? And so, oh, yeah.
Keep going without me. I'll just be right back.
All right, so she's in the back of the cart. Is she sitting back there like, calm me, oh.
Nope. Just quietly, like.
It's a silent meditation. She's sitting mostly crisscross applesauce, but a little slouched because she's pretty exhausted. And she is holding something in her hands on her lap.
It's not a strap on, is it?
I don't know, is it?
All right, so I'm going to say, oh, my
certainly
dear,
hope not.
such a tragic sight. You look so terribly fragile in this state. And I'm going to like hop up on the back of the wagon, right? And kind of kneel down beside her, reaching out gently, just kind of like to see if she's there and be like, I do hate to disturb you, and kind of touch her on the shoulder and go, I know it's such a sacred moment, but I simply must know, how are you holding up?
Just opens her eyes and just, what? do
I simply cannot have
want?
one of our most valued party members and our most valuable companions in distress.
What will it take for you to go away?
But tell me, Astra, what do you
Still don't know
see
my
in your
name.
visions? Do you dream of the wilds or something more material?
None of your business.
Why so hostile, little one?
Yeah.
Because she's from the backwoods and he uses real fancy talk and she doesn't like how stupid it makes her feel.
You're a kind soul. I don't think I caught your name.
If I tell you my name, can I go back to my meditation?
Maybe. Look at his look on his face.
Astra.
I can't even fucking take him serious right now.
Gotta get a character, B.
I'm fucking trying to stay in character, dude, but your face is killing me. All right, keep going.
Astra. Astra Hartwood.
You see, baby.
Astra, such a beautiful name.
Oh God, here it comes.
Okay.
Hey, what? What are you
While
okay in?
While you guys are traveling, Astra, I want you to roll a 20-sider.
Boy.
Is that a Capri Sun?
No,
I
it's
was
a
just wondering
go-go
the same thing.
squeeze.
No.
Had a lot of like
You're good.
actual happiness that you were drinking Capri Suns, and then all of that went away when I saw you were drinking fucking squished up fucking
Yogurt.
Applesauce.
Apple. Oh.
Okay, look, when you're pregnant and everything else makes you puke, applesauce in a pouch is good.
Crisscross
As long as
applesauce.
you're eating something.
So
Can't argue that.
You guys are coming up towards the nighttime.
Okay.
Are you going to continue on, or are you going to rest?
I'm not
if
pulling the
so-
cart, so I don't give a shit.
And if so, are you having people stand watch?
Where are we? Like we don't actually show up on the map. So
No, you
did
don't.
we make the right at Albuquerque?
You are. So you got
Turn to
you
the
got
left.
to about
I just need
We-
one person
we do
awake to
show
tell
up
me
on
where
the
to
got to
go.
about right there.
We're on the map, guys.
Yeah,
Super tiny
you're
back in
up-
Neverwinter.
super tiny up in Neverwinter, but I can move y'all.
There we are.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
we are
looks like
small.
thing, I think.
That was a long
You can
haul.
zoom
holy
in.
Fuck, I can see us now though.
Zoom in.
Zoom in.
Okay, so my question to answer your question, Smog, is... I guess this is actually towards B.
Smog, just keep going. I got it. I'll put them on.
Sorry. Appreciate you.
After telling you my name, did you leave me alone?
Okay, so that's the question: is are we going to get to finish role playing this, or do we have to make a decision?
No, you
first?
guys can finish role playing.
I think that's going to determine what happens for resting for the night, so we kind of have to.
Yeah, well, that's why I was asking that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so the last thing you told me was your name, right? And then now it's on me to respond. Okay, names are powerful things, aren't they, Astra? I must say, it's quite useful knowing yours. And I'm gonna pause for like a long second just to kind of make her think I'm done talking, and then go, but don't worry, I'll be sure to remember your name.
Fine. Now remember to
So
go
I'm gonna
away.
start to climb down, and as I'm getting down, I'm gonna kind of pop my head back up and go, "Tell me, Astra, what is it that troubles you so? Is it pain, possibly the company you keep, or a simple tragedy of just being misunderstood? I assure you, Astra, I'm very good at understanding people, though, and even better at keeping secrets." And then I hop down.
Put them through the people.
You really did the.
Point, she's just gonna like shake her head, red hair just going all over the place, and then just
I
go
love
back to her
Dan laugh,
meditation.
though. Dan's like, no, you didn't. Naz said, what the actual fuck?
Exactly, Naz. Oh God. You
I
would be
think
a
maybe a
bard
good
with that
spot to rest
charisma.
would be the crossroad up here.
What's that?
So I think a good spot to rest would be the crossroad up here.
So you're going to travel through the night?
How late into the night would that take us?
No, that's right there. It's probably about another 4 miles. So he's dragging the cart without much trouble. So
What, walking at 7 miles an hour, 4 miles an
Yeah.
hour?
yeah, you can probably get there in about another
3.5 strides.
You
3.5
Oh, no, I'm
strides.
halfway
That's
there.
About another hour.
21 gigawatts?
What's that?
Which one of us?
You.
Oh, I
Say,
asked Dan
me-
if he walks 7 miles an hour.
Say, me and you when I'm not crippled.
You could probably get to that intersection.
In how long?
I'd say about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
Put it this
well,
way.
then let's
Do we
just keep
arrive at the
going
intersection
and,
before midnight?
Yes.
Alistair's gonna help us get there.
Yeah. Then yeah, I say
Golden
it's a good spot.
shadows,
Oh, God.
Smoke and lies. Little
Oh.
travel music from my
Which
companions.
way you're heading.
Whispered secrets, veiled goodbyes. I go up and I'm walking next to Norgi. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Fortune favors those who act. Through
I've
the
heard worse
city,
from the tribe,
through
so-
the wild, through the smirk and the
Not
charm
much
and the
worse than that.
guile. And I look right at Astra.
He's now done meditating and unfortunately very aware of what he's doing.
This fickle, names in the air.
What am I rolling to save
Only fools
against?
believe it's fair. How are you doing, my friend Norgi?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
You need a drink? I got some water for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alistair.
Do you have any anything stronger?
Hang on. Stand by.
Stand by.
Standing by.
No, I just have a water skin, buddy. Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
fine.
Real talk, though. While you're bullshitting, there is something stronger in the cart, though.
Now that we're at the crossroads, can I take a little gander in the cart there?
There are
DM?
2 kegs of ale in the cart.
Not for long.
Not too long.
Is this cart gonna make it all intact?
I don't know.
The cart,
The
yeah,
ale will not.
Also,
the cart
there's also
maybe.
food on there too, though.
Oh man.
Alistair,
I'm rather parched.
Sure.
do me a favor. Roll a d20.
Ooh, Norky.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
That's an evil thing. That's an evil thing.
Yeah, lighten that load.
Nothing.
Okay.
I was
So you guys are at your point that you said you would be willing to rest.
Yeah, we should probably rest.
So, Astra, having meditated on the cart, has long rested already, and
A lie. She
Bond.
didn't meditate for nothing. I fucking woke her up repeatedly.
Shut up. Went back to it.
I got
Well-
better.
Not bad.
Will volunteer to take first watch and let everyone else sleep, since they took care of her while she was injured.
Okay.
She said it's super unfortunate that the bard has to sleep for 8 hours.
Unfortunate. Is this bard gonna wake up?
Okay. So Astra's willing to take the first watch. Are you guys willing to let her?
I totally am, but I have something I need to do before I go to sleep.
Okay.
Can you tell me what's around us?
Well, the trail is there, of course. You're at the intersection. So it's pretty much grassland. There's more bushes and stuff. Sort of like where you guys were at, where they had the catch, the trap. So you got some trees and some bushes on side, but nothing that you can't really see around. So you're pretty sure you're safe in this area.
That's why I picked this area to stop. There's a trail to a city and a trail the other way.
So Alistair is going to walk over and try to find a place that's not kind of out in the open in front of everybody, and I cast invisibility and lay down and go to sleep.
Okay.
You should turn to stone and go to sleep.
Not concentration by chance, is it?
It is not. It is touch. Once I touch myself, it's the end of it.
That way you don't go cold overnight.
Nice.
Oh,
The best part is it resets after my long rest. Suck it, nerd.
was it a wooba? That's actually why we call Orla Uba now.
Just so we're all on the same page. Did Sophia hear that action?
No, sorry, the dog is haruing over
That's
here.
tough. That's a bummer. Unfortunate for you.
I heard something about concentration.
Anybody
Okay.
see the irony in talking about concentration while she's not concentrating?
Right?
Oh yeah.
Surge.
Foxes are jumping all over the baby.
And Alistair finds a nice quiet spot away from the rest of the group and casts invisibility to go to sleep.
I was telling you to come
Wait.
See, the problem is there's 4 hours available to just like throw dirt on things and judge areas.
Actually-
You have to remain in concentration to keep that going.
Not.
No.
But what is the duration on it?
So you know what? I do have to. So to cast it, the duration is up to 1 hour.
So you're only invisible for the first hour of your sleep.
Correct. I'll take my chances. Fuck you guys.
Oh, too funny.
So I parked the cart in a nice little spot. Find this ale that was so.
So you know what? I want to change
graciously
this. I'm gonna fucking not go
volunteered.
to sleep. I'm just gonna cast invisibility and watch these motherfuckers. Take a short rest.
God, Nav. Oh.
No, you could always just ask that big guy to watch over you.
Snuggle him like a teddy bear?
I mean,
And I'm not afraid of being a little spoon.
Do it.
most definitely would be a little spoon.
You wouldn't be cold.
This is true.
Do it.
You are of that theatrical side of things.
Like fucking Deuce Bigelow, American Gigolo over here.
Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, you were right. It
It's
does take
concentration.
concentration.
Yeah.
Totally, Naz. Nathan Lane. Totally.
I'm gonna start channeling my Nathan Lane from friggin' Bird on a Wire.
Okay.
There's the Birdcage. Is that what it was? The one with
Birdcage. You're close. Bird on Wire's the other weird movie.
Anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna pass out myself.
Okay,
He's gonna
fair
find a
enough.
nice little place around the corner, around by a tree, slightly off the beaten path. Still can see things, but definitely not where you can see him directly from the path.
So you're not going to work on your armor or anything first?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
He's going to sit for this one.
Okay.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Stay near the cart and wait for the bard to fall asleep. Even if he doesn't, she'll wait for it. I mean, she'll do her 4 hours of sleep, you know.
Okay.
Does it count as a short rest if I just sit there next to the cart and drink?
Oh,
No, you got to get some sleep.
Oh, okay.
He sleeps by the wee moonlight.
That you can just short rest if you don't drink, but your character will start to feel exhaustion from not long resting.
Right.
well, technically, neither of us need that because we haven't had the whole day, right?
Right.
No,
You
every
guys are going
character.
longer without sleep than we have.
Correct, but every character still requires
Right.
a
My
long,
point
one
is
long
you're a
rest for
full day
24
in
hours.
front of us. So whatever effects you have right now is our effects tomorrow.
Oh, what do you got?
This is
'Cause we
true.
rested yesterday and you guys did not.
Right.
We did.
Yeah.
We've not stayed up more than 24 hours. We woke up from our encampment along the trail and then got into all the encounters. That's all been in a one-day period.
Woke up from what encampment? We did not stay the night anywhere. We had no rest anywhere.
We
hit
never.
the thing and
We
we're
also
gonna
never
sleep
said
there.
that
You
we
guys
were
said
plowing
no
through
and
the
walked
night with
off.
the cart.
Yeah, we hadn't come to that point. So
No, we did not. We said
We
we were
were-
going to. I
we
tried to
were-
talk us into
right.
it, and Master Shifu walked down the fucking trail.
Because it was only like 10 o'clock in the afternoon.
And then, so
At night.
help me out then. When did we rest next to the cart if it was 10 o'clock in the afternoon?
For the encounter.
Oh,
We've been on the road for days.
yeah.
Yes, we've been on the road for days, or no, we have not been on the road. for
Yes,
days?
you've been on the road for days.
I've not rested.
Not explicitly said that we were stopping for rest. We did travel, which implies an 8-hour rest at night, and the DM said that there was no encounters.
Yes.
Correct. Which was now 2 full days ago.
Oh,
So the goblin encounter that happened today and the goblin encounter that happened yesterday were on the same day?
there was no yesterday. There was goblin encounters in the crossroad and goblin encounter in the
No.
cave, and that was
What
all
he's-
one
what
day.
he's asking, right? What he's asking is from today. That was a carryover from. It's still a carryover. So this is still one day. So this is the end of that one day.
A very eventful day.
Because that you guys did not. You were going to rest for the purpose of healing at the cave.
Because it was
But you-
nighttime.
No, it hadn't
Oh.
come nighttime yet. You guys got your asses kicked.
Must have been the shortest battle in the fucking world of
Pretty damn
Aztec.
short.
Canonically, timing-wise, D&D battles are incredibly quick.
Yeah. But okay, so everybody's resting. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, I can take a rest.
I did that.
Aster took a rest. Saphira is taking a rest. Norgoth is taking a rest. Theodolph is sleeping next to a tree. Alistair is taking a rest.
The bard is sleeping.
Short rest.
Okay. Okay.
The same short rest that the elf took. The same 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What's your alignment?
You don't even know what I want to do.
I don't know. I know you well enough to know that I probably don't want to know what you want to do.
It's not evil, and I don't think that Sylph is annoyed enough yet to actually
Okay.
do it.
Oh, don't
Fair
worry.
enough.
That's coming.
Oh, I'm sure. It'll be a character, don't worry.
Yeah, click short rest if that's
Yes.
what you're going to do, Norgi. And then there'll be a confirm button that'll show up in the roll on the right-hand side. There'll be that fly out on the right-hand side there. So when you click short rest, you'll see that thing show up on the right-hand side, and it'll say automatically apply healing with dice result. And then click take short rest.
Ooh, can we level up? Or no?
No.
And then, Norgi,
guys
just so you
ran.
know,
Yeah.
If you need to heal during that short rest, you click that box that's right above that, and it'll heal you the 1d8 plus 1. Because a short rest gives you just small health.
But aren't we all friends here? Can't we level up? Oh my gosh.
Are we doing maximum HP or roll die HP?
Maximum HP.
For a long rest?
Short rest.
For long, yeah.
Oh, for
short rest,
long
you got to
rest.
roll.
Sorry, long rest is maximum.
If you're short rest, you're hit dying.
Yep.
1d8 plus 1 is what mine was. I don't know what everyone else's is.
It's whatever your hit die is, plus your constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Or you
if
should.
nobody in the group is doing anything crazy to each other, then the party rest well. Nothing happens while you're resting, and you can start heading towards Phandalin. If that's
I
what
watch
you
because I
so
got to get
choose.
up, so I'm standing up for just a minute. Oh, bucket shitballs.
What's for breakfast?
Squirrel.
Oh, I just realized something so fun, and I wish I'd been using it. In the future.
Does the Goliath not have rations?
He should, but if he is canonically asking what's for breakfast, I'm gonna offer him a berry.
Oh my God, Cookie's gonna give you one of his berries. His twigs and berries, don't eat it.
Will I see pretty colors?
Hungry, you can have one of these. I have just enough left for everybody. I'll hold out a handful of berries.
Oh God, not the berries again.
If he hesitates, I'm gonna pluck one up myself and see, look, they're perfectly fine, and eat one.
Well, that's fine for you, there, little elf, but I don't know.
So there's, out of character real quick, there definitely is food in the cart.
Yes, but we don't want to eat
Does
that
she
food
offer
if we have
Alistair
rations.
a berry too, or no?
I opened up my hands and I said, I have enough for everyone.
Okay, so Alistair's gonna go, a single berry? My dear Astra. Such generosity. Truly, I've never been so well fed. And I'll grab my berry and throw it up and catch it in my mouth. And then like twirl around and go, the taste of, what is that now? Kindness? No. Pity. Oh, no, maybe that's just dirt. Oh, well, I suppose it'll have to do. Next time, though, do try to bring some wine.
Mind you, Alistair now feels completely satiated on his hunger and will for the rest of the day.
That's right.
So Astra will just kind of look at him knowingly and just trying to keep on a plastered smile as she still holds out the berries for anyone else who wants one.
Sylph will take one, but I'd rather eat a ration.
Well, if you're gonna
berry
hold the berry is only good for 1 more hour. So
Oh.
yeah, they're on a
I
timer.
picked the berry. I was like, there's no
What is
point in
this,
eating the
elf
ration. The berry's going to give me enough food to
Yeah.
get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Berry.
I'm just gonna come out of the backside of that tree and it's like, hey guys, how'd you do? Oh, berries? I'll take one of those.
All right, I am out of good berries currently, and everyone's hunger for the next 24 hours is satiated.
Okay.
Also, we should all be appreciative of those berries. Those berries are why I had no other spell slots when in the cave, because I made fucking berries.
You should start casting it before you go to sleep then.
It's the
Oh, no, that
plan.
won't work because it only lasts an hour.
No, they last 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wait, what?
Good berries?
They last 24 hours, but if I took one now, it would only last an
Cast it
hour.
yesterday.
Because these last ones were made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been tracking them.
So for the rest of the journey, I need 2 rolls. So Saphira, it's your turn.
Okay.
Roll a
Bunch of
d20.
bullshit. I don't like this just randomly rolling bullshit.
Okay.
Love the random bullshit rolls.
B, just roll. What the fuck?
Okay, and then Norgi, roll a d20.
I roll a d20.
Puff pass.
But
And if anyone is still
everyone, or-
missing an HP by any chance,
Yeah,
they've gained
everyone.
1 HP from the berries.
Damn, that would have been nice.
You remember where that is, Norgi?
that one,
See that arrow that says roll dice?
No. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen. There's a little dice thing down there for you.
Oh, that one
Bottom
too.
left-hand corner.
Yeah,
Click
yeah.
on that.
the
You
cut,
got
the
it.
And
got
he's
it.
rolling a
roll.
Okay,
d20,
gotcha.
right?
You got
Yeah,
it.
he got it.
Yep.
You guys make it to Phandalin with no
Phandalin.
events.
Good job, Norgi.
Yeah.
Thank
You
goodness.
assume it's
We talked to Theodore on the way, though.
You guys can talk on the way. Feel free to role play it.
Oh, role play.
Top or bottom, Theodore?
No, I'm dragging
I
the
hear
cart.
you sing some nice songs there, buddy.
I am many women for Theodore.
Oh,
Inside your head.
So
God, I'm pulling the cart.
so there's nothing that's gonna go on.
Nothing
Right.
goes on to your trip into Phandalin.
Okay.
all right.
Even
Map,
on
I
this
don't
kind of
see
map,
us.
we still get lost.
You're up at the top
Yep.
middle.
Yep. Got it. All right.
So let me give you the spiel about it.
Where are we on this map?
You're up at the very top in the middle.
There.
So as you come into this town, you see some rutted tracks and some wooded hillsides. Town consists of probably about 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some of them are built on old fieldstone foundations.
Is
more
this
old
something
ruins.
Mirage roof for like a macaroni art thing or something? Or
Crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops. It was obviously a much larger town in the centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart tracks, which widen into muddy Main Street and as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside on the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and town folks tending to chores and running errands at the shops in town. Many people look up and smile as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by.
Baby time. Baby time.
About to go down for her night time.
baby time.
Baby time.
She took 7 steps all by herself today.
Oh!
And then she refused to do it again.
That's more steps than I've taken all day.
Some scary shit.
Mr. DM, what time did we roll into town today?
It was pretty early.
7
So
a.m.
we will
6
say
a.m.
you guys got there probably about 10 o'clock this morning.
So while we're walking into town, I'm gonna chat Theodore up here.
Okay.
Let me know when Dan's done chatting and you in the background and setting up some bullshit that everybody's gonna get fucked over by.
As you're saying that.
Oh,
So I'm gonna walk up to Theodore and I'm like, Theodore, I must admit, I find you rather fascinating.
I'm not too far to have my ego stroked.
You move with a purpose, yet you do not cling to the naive ideals that weigh others down. It's rare to find someone who understands the world as it is, rather than how fools wish it to be. So I'm going to tilt my head, kind of looking and waiting for a reaction to see what he does. Trying of looking and waiting for a reaction to see what he does.
Trying to play me. So as he's thinking there, he knows that Alistair is trying to play him a little bit, but he's going to play along. Yeah, I see that about myself many, many ways as well. So what is your take on things here?
Well, Theodulf, just tell me, when did you first realize that power is not given, that it's taken? Because that was something that came early to me.
Well, I'm more about a balanced life myself. And the things I look at, I want to make sure that there's a full balance, neither good nor evil out there, so that everyone can benefit from what's going on.
Oh, Theodulf, my friend, you are wasted among these lesser creatures. And then I'm going to kind of like take a beat and be like, oh, but I do not mean our dear companions, of course, but this world, it was built for mediocrity. You, however, you are something else entirely.
Nice. Well played. So he's just going to think about that for a second. Puts a little check mark in his brain, basically saying, I'm going to have to keep an eye on this one. Looks over at you. So he says, well, thank you for the compliment there. I do appreciate it. But again, it's about balance. And as long as things are balanced, the world is at peace for me.
So I'm just going to like nod and be like, you know, people often mistake strength for solitude, my friend. I'm around anytime you need me.
Oh, I do appreciate that. I do. So, may I ask, where do you come from?
So, okay, so I got to figure out how I want to spin this.
Give it a second.
How do I want to lie?
No. So here's the thing, right? Is that my backstory is vague enough in this structure. And the reason I did this is because I never wanted to lay anything out so rigid that I like colored myself into a corner. Okay, so you asked me where I came from, right? I got to take a couple of notes here and make sure that I hit these because this is
I see the cheat sheet running through there.
No. So, out of character, I subsumed my name. I'm not even Alistair I'm not Alistair Valemore.
Oh, you assumed it from somebody else. Oh.
Yes. And so my point that I'm making here is like I have to be really careful about how I spin this because the idea behind it is that Edric Valemont is who I am, and I took Lord Bernard Vailmont's grandson's life and replaced him. And then tricked my grandfather into believing I was him. And then forged all the pieces for it.
This is interesting.
All right, so back to what I'm saying is I have to be really careful about how I phrase things because reasons. So your question is where do I come from? And I'll answer that. So my answer is where do I come from? Now that's a tale. So I'm gonna kind of look at Theodulf and kind of like try to calculate what's going on with them, you know? And I'm going to be like, I was raised among nobles in the kind halls where silk hides the knives and wine flows the poison. And I'm going to smirk and just kind of shrug and be like, power struggles, whispered betrayals, alliances made over candlelight and broken before dawn. It was enlightening. And I'm going to like adjust my gloves, you know, and then lean in and be like, but I learned quickly, my friend, that titles mean little. True power is not inherited but claimed. But I imagine you already understand that as I lean back and kind of give him space again.
So, Mr. DM, I got to send something to you real quick.
Okay. Did Norgie fall asleep at the camera?
No, I'm sitting here listening. I'm pulling the cart.
Margit was washed it all away by 5-finger death punch, by the way.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm just listening to the ramblings on.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna fucking do anything.
Yeah, no. No, it's not.
Nope, not even. So he's just gonna look at you and just go, okay. All right. So I think we've walked in the same paths and prefects before. We might have come across each other at one point, but I'm not quite sure.
Are you talking to me or him?
He's talking to me. I'm trying to figure out how to. So I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, "Well, Theodulf, you know what they say, my friend. Some secrets are worth discovering in time."
Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Such a it did, Daz. Yes, it did.
Question. Where are you two talking? Are you just in the middle of the group?
Yeah, as we're just walking along.
and talking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that we're outside of earshot. I mean, it's not like we're yelling at each other, but I mean, it's not like we're hiding our conversation.
That's what I wanted to know.
You're like, did I hear any of this bullshit that just happened?
I rolled for a different reason.
If you're rolling to figure out if I'm telling the truth or not, I have not said a single thing that is untruthful.
No, I'm not.
Small, you can see mine and self-answering question there. No response needed.
Did you see anything? No.
It wasn't quite that, but it's close enough.
Things?
You see things. I like that. You see things. There's something there.
So where did we come into town at on this? From the top?
From the
North.
So
That's us up here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
There we are. Okay.
Is the town populated? I know you said.
Oh
it was
yeah,
bigger.
yeah, it's popular.
Okay, and so passively perceiving what's going on around us, like while Theodulf and I were walking and talking, did we see little Johnny and little Tommy running across throwing rocks at each other? Did we see Bilbo and like?
Yeah, it's definitely a bustling town. There's plenty of people in this town.
Highly populated?
I wouldn't say it's not like, okay, so right about there, so if you want to hold off a second, that is, it looks like it's a provision store.
It looks like it? What the fuck does that mean?
Well, it's got, so on the sign, there's.
Does it have a disguised self spell on it?
It's on the side, it's got a sign that says Barthen's Provisions. So it looks like a place where you can buy stuff.
Are you going to pass that on the table?
I'm parking the cart. I'm going to go in the store.
Also, two things people might not have picked up on when Smog was giving us a spiel about this town. A lot of the buildings are in disrepair, and there's clearly more buildings than there are people at this point in time.
Yeah. So it looks like it was a bustling town at one point in time, and it looks like it's trying to be rebuilt.
Okay.
It's kind of what you guys would know.
I moved Theodulf down there, Dan.
Okay.
Because we were walking and talking.
Yeah, please feel free to move me if you need to.
Does anybody walk by us while we're moving?
Yes. There are townspeople walking by you. People see you, wave, smile, go back to doing what they're doing.
I'd like to turn to one of the friendly people, waving, smiling, and ask if they have a. It's not an armory; it's the other one, the weaponry.
A weapons.
A blacksmith?
Yeah, whatever that store is called.
So they tell you, the person you talk to is like, "Oh yeah, we have a place that sells armor and weapons. We also have a blacksmith in town. It really just depends what you're looking for.
So I have a question. Okay, so this is really hard for me because I know answers to questions that I don't need to know or I shouldn't know.
Okay.
So like I need to ask an enlightenment question from my character's perspective.
Okay.
This cart was hidden. We accessed and found the cart.
Yes.
We brought the cart here,
Yes.
but we're not having a conversation about the cart at all.
No.
Wow.
Like there has been no conversation.
For all
about
he
the
knows,
fucking
we also
literal
stole the
element-
cart.
Huh?
For all he knows, we also stole the cart.
And so, okay, so Cookie's getting where I'm going with this right now, right? Is like,
You don't know if you join on with the good guys or the bad guys.
and this is the thing, right? Is like, it's totally possible that we've joined up for the noble cause and that everything's great, except there's one problem. I don't know how they got the cart. I don't know why they hid the cart. I don't know why they were in that cave, and I don't know why we wound up in this town. I know the answer to all of those questions, but I don't have an answer to those questions. Does that make
You just
sense?
spent less time flirting.
And so, if it's okay with everybody else, I don't mind metagaming this because I don't think that this needs to have a whole lot of time to it. But I think our characters should have a fucking conversation about the giant fucking bill of goods that's being drugged by the Mammoth Man.
Hey, we spent their money, okay? We don't need to have a conversation about it.
Okay, but then my point to this is that if that's the conversational structure we're gonna go, then we're not gonna like what my character is about to do. So I'm asking, are we going to have a conversation about what's happening with the goods that are in this cart, or am I stealing them and going and selling them without your approval?
All right. So all right. The last thing we actually did in character was we essentially walked up in front of the provisioning store, right?
Yeah.
Like we've all pulled up on the road there, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping we were going to get to a point where this conversation would come up and everybody else would kind of be like, hey, we're going to get up here. You know, what do we do with this stuff? Bob and Tony are missing. We don't know what happened. Are we still getting paid? Norgie's getting 15 gold from somebody he hasn't even fucking talked to yet. Like none of that.
So
happened.
that's where I was going with this, is I could do a very in-character RP into that conversation right now that I also feel makes sense and would happen.
Okay, so that's what I was asking is are we going to have this conversation, or is Master Shifu just going to sell everybody shit without them knowing about it?
Well, none of the shit on the cart's mine. I done drank the alcohol.
That's not true, though, because they were, okay, you know for a fact, unequivocally, that they were hired for a job. Astra told you that. She also told you that it was worth at least 15 gold, which was her version of that gold, which means that there's at least 45 gold, if not more, on the line.
Hint, hint, hint.
And so what I'm saying is I don't know about your character, but 45 gold to my character would go a long ways.
I've never seen 45 gold, so I don't know what it is.
That's my point, right? Is Astra's willing to give you her 15 gold, but we didn't ask where they were getting that money from and what the job was.
So I think the question becomes, are Dan and Mara okay with my little intro here, with that being the course of action?
So I want to step back now and let the my role as the new fucking guy is to not be a part of this problem, right? But my thing is that if we're just going to start taking stuff off the cart, I'm going to start taking it in the store and acting like it's mine and just selling it and pocketing the money.
In character, Sylph would not have that conversation. She would not be the one to initiate it. So I'm good with whatever.
I mean, I'm with him. I'm big enough to take whatever's on the cart and hawk it.
Yeah, I saw your notes, Mog. I was like, but that's my point, right? It's just like, I have other things that drug me here, and none of them have to do with this cart, but there's stuff on this cart, and I'm like, I know what it's worth, or I have an idea of what it's worth.
Yeah, hold on. I asked what was on the cart before we rested, and I was told two
I didn't
kegs.
realize that you didn't get told. Here.
Well, minus the kegs, of course.
He didn't drink the kegs.
Drink
I
both of
drank
them.
one.
There's no way he drank both of them.
One. I only drank
Oh,
one.
you drank one? Okay.
I just sent you the list.
While you guys are outside talking.
Who was outside talking? We stopped. We paused the game, fucker.
We paused the game? Okay. Okay, my bad.
We're metagaming it right now.
Well, we technically are because we have to fold these pieces together because they're integral to the rest of the storyline. Like, I know what the number is. I know what everybody was paid.
Right.
Alistair doesn't know what everybody was paid.
Right.
So let's play it out then. Astra, standing from the back, is a little further from Sylph, so she's kind of gonna not scream at the top of her lungs, but loudly say, Sylph, do you know we're taking this thing? He's been pulling it a long time.
She's like, fuck
Well,
you, I'm
what
not
are we
talking
doing?
to you.
Well, what are we going to do with it? Well, what's so important on this?
I didn't get the whole gist of it, but some guy wanted us to move it. That's where the gold comes from.
Well, what, well, where are we going to get this gold from that you owe me? You know, I brought this
Is
a
Miran's
long
mic
way.
not working?
She's muted.
Yeah, she's muted just for a second. We're trying to figure something out.
No, that's what she was showing, was that the light, it's not pressed.
No, it's red. Red is muted, I thought.
Oh, red is constant. Mine doesn't spin backwards, so I can't show you, but red is constant. Flashing red is muted.
Oh.
Right, and that's where mine is too.
I'm gonna switch over to
It's
Mac.
horrible.
No, I
I hear you
can't.
now.
Because I'm Mac.
We can hear you.
I have an option.
I hear you.
I know it's because I'm on my Mac speaker. The problem wasn't that nobody could hear me; it was that there was echoing. So I'm gonna unplug it and replug it back in.
I didn't hear it. echo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to what your characters were saying then. Sorry.
Yeah, GTB earlier, Ember and Tyrone had it out.
Tyrone kicked his ass.
Well, Ember kicked your ass.
I only had 1 hit point left. Good job.
Did you die?
Said he only had one.
Fucking did die. What's fucking bullshit?
Yeah. Astra had said the guy was paying us to move it. That was where the gold was coming from.
Astra spilled the beans. It was like when Opie
Quite.
got caught stealing from the general store just now.
He hasn't mentioned any names yet.
She said the guy.
Exactly. Sketchy as can be.
Melody!
Well, I found some silver on some of the goblins.
Potatoes?
Mm-hmm. So I got a little bit of cash. I'd like to go in the general store and see what's.
Wait,
there.
Norgie, we got to figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff. This is really valuable stuff. Plus, they're supposed to pay you for pulling the cart.
I have an idea.
That cart's not going nowhere without me.
You're in the store, it could.
Why didn't you help pull it?
People seem
Guys-
friendly.
You're the big, strong guy. I'm not. It's who runs Bada Town?
No, the Master Blasters, that's a whole other one.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong campaign.
All right, so where's this cart got to go?
In somebody's ass?
I think it goes right where it's at.
We don't know because the guy that was going to tell us died or mutilated or went away.
He's gone.
Hold on. So did Deirdre say that out loud? Oh, well then, having heard that, Alistair's going to be like, oh, well then let's hawk some goods at the store.
Everybody okay with that? Everybody got a problem?
No, they're not ours.
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
I don't know what that
I'm going
means.
to do 2.
I
Marat,
love your character.
Wait, what? What?
you're going to
What?
get 2
Okay. Okay.
there. And
And
did you see it?
yeah.
Those are the 2 buildings they pointed to.
Okay. I'll give you all a moment to decide what you are going to do with our.
Wait, what's happening?
Secret shit.
Nothing you're privy to.
Yeah.
Just that she's giving us a moment to decide. She just fucked off.
Yeah, she knows something she's not telling us, as we were.
Hey,
Okay, so I'm gonna run into the store real quick. What do I see in here?
Okay. So 2
Is there a
separate.
person in here?
There are 3 peoples in there.
Is there
I'm
one of them
waiting
looks like
behind
they're
it.
in charge?
Yep. Give me a second.
Maybe. No promises.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, jeez.
And
Rubies?
Oh, you did the same thing I just did.
yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to Elmar here and ask him if he's the proprietor of said installation.
Her name is Almina.
That says
And-
Elmar Barthen.
Almina.
That says Elmar Barthen.
It's supposed to say Almina. It must have corrected. Yep, you're right.
man.
And it's a
that's
dude. She's got a beard and she's a dwarf.
I mean,
Then it is
You
Elmar
can't
now.
ever correct all that.
We'll leave it Elmar. I am indeed the proprietor of this establishment.
So I'm gonna ask him if he's buying goods.
Why, always looking to purchase
So
goods.
what would you give me for a dozen sacks of flour, multiple casks of salted pork? We only have a keg of strong ale, which may not be able to be sold now. My buddy might want that. Some shovels, some picks, some crowbars, about a dozen of each, 5 lanterns, and a barrel of oil.
And an injured
Would you mind if I come look at the products?
Please come outside. Let's evaluate this with everybody.
Okay.
Before they come back out, since I'm outside, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
He's weighing his options.
He wants to know if he can just fuck off with the cart. Norgi, if he tries to steal that cart, you cut him.
I
I want to be very neutral of him.
killing
Hang him by the
everybody.
ankles.
Chaotic neutral at 100% would be.
I was talking about Dan.
Hang him by
you're
the
so
ankles.
Joke's on you that you think Dan's neutral. I think Dan's a fucking lawful good paladin who's lying to everybody on purpose.
Oh, your dad's.
Oh,
He's lawful good. Who's not gonna lie to us on purpose?
he could be lying about being lawful good. You never know.
Way to do
Here's
it.
the magic 8 ball.
God.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Was that clear as mud?
It's as good as what I can do at this level.
Yeah.
If mud was clear, yeah.
Now, is that ice cream, Norgi, or is that like
Yes.
yogurt ice cream? Oh.
Half baked from Ben and Jerry's.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Now we got one. Omar.
I have a chaos fairy that loves me dearly.
Haha.
Okay, so Elmar comes outside with Alistair. He sees the wagon. He's like,
Don't touch my wagon.
just out of curiosity, not that it's a problem.
That's not food.
Where'd you get this
Mom.
wagon?
We found it along the
I'll never
roadside.
tell.
That's not true. We brought it from Neverwinter.
You brought it from Neverwinter. I
You're the
found it
ones
along
I've
the
been
roadside.
waiting for.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute.
Can you do a perception
Where's
check?
Sildar?
Who?
Sildar. Where's?
I don't know who that is.
More importantly, where's the? Dang it! DM just had a brain fart. Give me a
Where's
second.
the small penis?
Horse, Gundren.
Nope, not the ox, the horses.
The
Gundren?
the
If
ale.
it's about the ale, I drink it.
No, not the
Sorry.
ale.
Good. I'm drinking the other one.
Where
As long
is?
We'll get it.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
While you're thinking that, he's gonna. We found some remains of him. We think on the roadway.
Where is Gundren? That's
Said that
who-
name 2
Hold on,
times, sir.
I'm
stop
sorry.
for a second. Are you looking for Sildar and Gundren, or are you looking for an item?
I'm actually Gundren and Sildar were supposed to be here before this was here. I have your payment, but they've not made it here.
Oh.
Joe-
Dun, dun.
He was supposed to be here
Beardo
first.
stepped up and basically said, we think we found their remains on the way here. I'm not sure if it was them, but there was a lot of mess on the roadway.
Oh no. That's terrible.
So I'm going to look at the store owner and I'm going to go, oh, yes, about that. Quite unfortunate. Really. They really were expecting to meet them, as you can see. And then I'm kind of going to gesture, like, look around, right? And go, they're unaccounted for. Which is, of course, terribly inconvenient for everybody involved. And so I'm going to kind of, like, look at the store owner and go, but I would hate to see the inconvenience of a delay of such an important transaction. Surely you and I are men of practicality. The goods are here, and that's what matters, is it not?
I don't think you understand the importance of what's happening. See,
Well-
Gundren had the map,
Gundren had what map?
a map to the Wave Echo Cave.
Mm.
Nobody searched the bodies before we left? Or searched
So-
around the area?
Question. Point of clarification. The fuck you talking about? No.
In character, that'd be pretty fucking great.
Right?
Freaking hilarious.
So I'm gonna ask him, what's the cave?
Wave Echo Cave was oh my goodness. You are definitely new to town. So Wave Echo Cave was a cave of magic and mystery. There was a cave that was found many, many years ago. And this mine,
Excuse me.
yes,
Where's the monk?
Not home.
This guy's
Bring
like,
later.
what?
the monk.
Yeah.
Daredolph is going to look
Don't know
around and
anything about a
go,
monk.
I think she hightailed it off a few bits.
Does she have the map?
I don't know for sure.
See, GTB's with me.
But GTB knows what's going on, is what it is.
No one knows where Saphira went? No one?
I was talking to the bear
She
and points
went that
directly at
way.
the Goliath.
she went that away. I was watching the cart to make sure nothing grew legs.
Did tell him to do that.
You were the correct flags. Sorry, where are the cards?
Practicing crane kick on some stumps.
This is where it gets fun and interesting.
Chaos.
Someone has a hidden agenda that we don't know about.
Just someone.
Hey! What my character does in his own time is his own business. Oh,
Ew.
wait.
It's all meta.
Guilty
That's all meta.
conscience, sir.
Yeah, that's all meta. That's all meta.
So I'm going to look at Elmar and I'm going to ask him, are there any other buildings around here where people might be able to sell stuff or buy stuff?
Well, I will pay you for this wagon.
Yeah,
Because-
I'm not worried about the wagon now.
No.
There's-
I am worried about this wagon. I want to make sure you got the goods you need.
Thank you. Again, this is being held for Gundren.
So
And
I have a
his
question
brothers.
for you, Elmar. Were you paying for the map
No,
or the goods?
the goods, because Gundren and his brothers plan on reopening the Wave Echo Cave.
Well, the way I see it is I have a wagon full of stuff that you want, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, your business with them doesn't matter to me. I have
Not
a
a
wagon
problem.
full of stuff.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting to be paid.
What's the payment for the wagon?
The payment for the wagon is 50 gold. That's what I was told by them.
Not plus whatever you shake out.
50 gold each?
No, 50 gold total.
Well, there's 4 of us here. That's a good number, 12 and a half.
I like that the 25 sounding.
I say you will get 25. So
GTB, we'll see what happens. See if he can persuade or intimidate or something.
Renegotiate!
Yeah, renegotiate.
His charisma's so bad, it's gonna be like 40, best offer.
Hold on, wait a minute. You also carried that cart all the way
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
I
there's a
dragged that
matter of
cart
the
all the
15
way
gold
here.
there too. So this has to be up to
So,
65 gold because you were already promised 15 gold by the elf.
I hear the coaching in the background. I love it.
Problem is that's part of his character's fucking backstory.
I
He
love it.
literally has a thing that says, I listen to voices that are not there.
Oh shit! That's awesome! Oh my god! Meta and real life stuff. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I have to include her. There's no, I can't not include her. So
Oh fucking A, that's awesome.
I'm
Okay,
going to
so
send Norgoth. I'm
50
going to
for
send
the
you a
cart
message.
plus the 15 that the elf said, so you're at 65.
This is awesome.
oh, he's not getting all the money for the cart.
But you have to split that evenly.
All right, so
well, the shopkeep offered 50 for the cart.
I mean, yes, but you were also promised 15 for carrying the cart.
That 15 comes from
And
the
the
money
elf.
from the cart.
Oh.
hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
can we name the character in his head? Can that be a kind of a character? I love that.
You guys
Can
are
we call her
supposed to be able to
Smeagol?
hear her.
We won't hear it, but just in our characters, we won't hear it.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. I think it would be fucking honestly, and this is selfish, but honestly, it would be fucking awesome if you called her Boo.
Boo! Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That'd
Like
be
the
awesome.
hamster from fucking Baldur's Gate, and it's his Boo, so it matches.
She's
Yeah.
a giant miniature space hamster.
Yes.
Ooh, the chaos spirit.
That's
Frick.
The
priceless.
chaos
See,
spirit.
well, I haven't got it immediately. I was like, Minsk.
Yep. Oh
No,
man.
did you see my message to you, sir?
I did.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, so
I
back,
would love that.
back to my question to Elmar then. Is there another place to sell the goods and services in this town besides your store? Like if somebody wanted to buy something that wasn't available in your store?
Oh, yes.
Where?
All throughout the city.
Where's
So
the
we
next
have,
closest one?
we have the blacksmith across the street. You have the
Street. Like, can you highlight that for me?
Yeah. So you see where you obviously do see where Baraz's character is on there.
Yes.
That you wouldn't know. That's the blacksmith.
Okay.
And then we have the Lion Shield coaster. We have Fandolin's Minor Exchange. We have, as far as for selling, that's pretty much it for selling.
All right. So I'm going to trust these guys to figure out this wagon thing, and I'm going to go over
That's
to
a
the
terrible idea.
Was that in game or out of game?
Out of game.
And so, do I find Sophira here?
You would find Sophira probably. You would probably cross paths.
Yeah. And when we do, I would like to grab his arm and say, "Ah, lovely, the bard. I require assistance."
So I'm going to look at her and go, "Oh, Sophira, my dear, we must talk. It's a truly curious thing, the way fortune smiles upon some and frowns upon others.
Yes,
One
talk,
moment,
talk. You
a
are
thing
very,
is lost."
very good at talk, my friend. Come, I require assistance.
I already know what she's doing.
Okay.
I already know what she's doing. That's hilarious.
Oh, she said what?
To the blacksmith. And she's gonna look at the bard and she's gonna say, "This man here, he would like to make me a staff."
This
However,
man me or this man him?
No,
No, this man, the smith, the blacksmith.
Okay.
would so graciously like to make me a staff. However, I seemingly am low on funds, and I know we are currently settling our debts across the street. And I was wondering if you could talk to him.
How much are you short?
25 gold.
25 gold. So I'm curious if you happen to know anything about a map.
No.
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 Darn. That map was worth exactly 25 gold to me.
It's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. So you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? No need for alarm, though. I'm just curious how such an interesting little artifact winds up in people's possessions.
This is like out of character laughing. It's just not actually laughing. Because she doesn't know him. She doesn't trust him. And like him asking about this, like it looks like just a regular map when I was told. It's weird.
Oh my god.
So.
But also, she needs his help.
She does. But she's still going to say something like, I have to remember what he said. Yes, that is strange, isn't it?
Oh, Sophira, you wound me. I was hoping you'd at least make me work for it, but a flat denial, my dear, surely you can do better than that. Tell me something. Are you denying it because it isn't true or because you don't trust me?
Sorry. A little bit of both. Certainly. Now, can you convince this man, please?
Oh, I can convince him of many things, but we still have the problem of convincing me that you don't know that you have a map.
If I show you the map, will you convince the man?
No. Showing me will not be enough.
Okay. Very well. Thank you for your time, and she's gonna walk out.
She left?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm standing there next to the blacksmith that she was trying to buy something from.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask the blacksmith how much the thing that she was trying to buy was.
It was 35 gold.
35 gold, okay. And I'm going to ask him if he will let me pay half now and half later after we settle up with Elmar across the street. So I will give him what'd you say it was? It was 35 gold. So I will give him 18 gold now and 17 gold later.
Okay. I don't know why I'm having you even try this, but go ahead and roll a charisma check.
He said, I don't know why, but I'm gonna do
It's
this.
gonna take days to
Formalities.
bake. So by the time you go to pay, it still won't be ready.
Okay. Yeah, you seem like a very trusting person. I will take that and trust that you have it. And worst case
Excellent,
scenario,
my
you
friend.
don't come back and I get the change.
I look at him and I say, I ask one thing in return. When the monk comes back, you tell her you'll only sell it to her for more if she gives you the map.
Okay.
Then I get the map in exchange for the money you already have.
Okay.
Okay, when I meet back up with the rest of the party at this point,
I think before either of them gets back, we've settled up.
Okay. So yeah, Elmar turns around and he gives the 50 gold, has the two guys that are inside come out and move the wagon to the other side of the building and start bringing in the supplies.
Oh, there's money now. Okay.
How specifically did he distribute the 50 gold to the 3 people standing there?
He did not. He handed it to the big guy that said that he was in charge of it.
Oh, Norgi, did we settle up on our debts? Did we get our needings?
Hey, you're not back yet, sir.
I am back. I'm standing right next to you.
No, you're not. We established just 30 seconds ago that we settled up before either of you returned from the store.
Yeah.
Well, then she's got to go away too.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you're both just there in spirit.
Oh, we're fucked off. That's it. I got it. Fuck you.
I know
Ah!
that's
She
being-
says, ah!
I love that.
So I'm just gonna look at Nori and be like, what's his name? That's Gungeon's money. That's money I owe you. You can keep mine.
Hey, can I go back over there now?
Which, as I count right now, would be what's that? I can't do math. 1/3 of 50.
1/3 of 50? No.
You
fucking
two weren't
thieving
present.
bitch.
You two weren't present.
I'm gonna cut a motherfucker.
This is what happens when you go chasing
Somebody
down
who's
ladies in the
not
street.
naive, she just fucking quickly just fucked me over.
Yeah, with her ignorance. That's why she
Fine.
said, "You can keep mine." I'm fucking. Norgan might be walking away with 50 if the wolf doesn't start talking up here.
I got a bag of gold. I'm happy.
My point exactly.
Oh, your two characters don't know my nickname's the Wolf.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't said you both
Yeah, yeah.
to you.
That's why I haven't called you that, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
None of you know that canonically, fucking Astra has a plant name for all of you.
Mine's asshole weed. When do I get back over there and talk to the guy?
You are able to walk back over
We have
now that the stuff has gone down. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna ask Norgi. I'm gonna be like, "Did we get paid, Norgi?
Hold up a bag of gold. Yes.
Can I get 8 of it?
8?
I don't. You can keep the other portion that was mine. I just need 8.
Just 8. So,
Weed.
is anybody else going to speak up for their share of the gold?
Apparently
Don't ask.
not.
Just give me my
I
money.
gave you mine.
Yeah, you're the only one that's even said anything about it. So,
Remember, we have a relationship, sir, already.
I see him like dangle the bag of gold in front of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because you left before him, so you're definitely back.
Yeah.
so out of the 15 that the elf just give me,
No, 50.
no.
No,
Technically, the elf give me 15 as their
Oh,
share of the
technically-
gold.
Right, technically I
No,
gave
no.
you none. You're still just holding a bag of 50 gold. I just didn't take
I
any
have
from
50
you.
gold.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But I'm saying I'm taking it from your share that you have given me.
Correct.
That
Which
I
would-
already know is mine.
Right.
So I take the 8 gold that he needs and hands it to him.
Okay. So Alistair gets 8 gold.
Nora, do you know how to add gold to your inventory?
I absolutely do not.
So in your
Of course,
inventory
the
in the top
self-command.
right-hand corner, there's a little thing that says like gold.
Ah. All right. So I
Don't
add
forget to add your
50.
silver in there too.
Oh yeah. All right, so 50 gold, right?
A
I will
cookie.
know
Sea
42 gold
42.
because you gave 8 to Alistair.
42.
I netted that out. I took a -10 on the staff. Does that make sense? Rather than doing plus and minus, I had 18 to the blacksmith. I just took a -10.
That's nice.
Theodolf isn't going to say
Hey,
anything
make
about
sure your
this, though?
shield's up.
Oh, he's staying very quiet about the money.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Out of character, he's
Yes.
thinking about things right now. He's not. Again, you know, he's got that balance going on, and he's weighing different options right now, watching what's going on. But in character, you're just seeing him going.
I'd like to pull him aside. Whisper. The bard is interested in the map, strangely.
Hmm.
What happened?
The only thing I can tell is, you know, I can't read him very well, but from what I understand, he doesn't quite seem like who he is. So something else is going on behind him. I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it yet.
And the map, did anybody say anything?
I did not. I did not. So that's interesting. That is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yes. So,
So
indeed, Teal.
we're all still standing together right now?
Yep.
Well, I pulled Theodolf aside, but not.
Okay, so how far are you away?
Let me guess. There's no squares. I don't know. Pull them aside to these trees over here. We're over here now.
All right.
Okay, so if I
probably
clapped
about-
my hands, would they hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to clap my hands real loud and draw everybody's attention back to me and smirk and go, "Oh, my dear friends, I do so love a good trade. And today, I have outdone myself. Now, we all know that certain mysteries have been floating around. Questions unanswered, knowledge untapped, and so forth. But me being the ever generous man that I am, I've taken the liberty of securing a quite valuable and fine staff. One fit for a warrior, say Sylphira. And in exchange, a simple trade. One little map, a mere scrap of parchment. Barely worth a mention, wouldn't you agree, dear Sylphira?
She's gonna look at Theodolf. Like I don't know how to do this where it's like not super dramatic, but being like.
So she's gonna do that, and I'm gonna go, "Oh, come now, Sylphira. Again, you wound me. If it were truly nothing, you wouldn't have hidden it in the first place, now would you? But let's not dwell on the trivialities of your hiding the map. What's done is done, and instead let's focus on the matter of the opportunity. That powerful staff you want to aid you in battle? The blacksmith's already been paid for it and will only exchange it for the map."
And Deerdolf is gonna kind of step in and just look at both of you guys. It's like, again, you know who I am, and I like things as a balance out there. I'm not sure that this is equitable for Sylphira. I just don't see it as equitable to her. Is there something else or some other way we can balance this out between the two of you?
So Theodolf wants to be the broker of balance?
Call him a diplomat.
Okay, so can I ask a question? Because I'm a little confused. you feel that the trade for the staff for the map is inequitable?
Is that in character?
I don't even know how to answer that question right now. I guess the answer to the question is kind of yes, because
asking
both,
that.
I mean, that's so I'm asking is the character jockey because I don't think I understand what I want to make sure I understand what you're saying so I know how to play it as Alistair.
Okay. Yeah, lean in. So Theodulf is recognizing that something's not quite right here. Yeah, this is all meta. And his character wants things in balance. He's not looking for somebody to overstep or understep, depending on what's going on. So as he sees this interaction going on, he's like, I'm not quite sure, but this just doesn't seem right.
And Sylph being a monk and being exposed to like artifacts and like ancient things and just like being very wise, it would strike her as very weird for something so like normal to have so much value that you'd be willing to buy out like weapons for it. Like it's just a piece of paper to her. She doesn't know what's on it other than that it's a map. And so like the fact that you keep pushing or that he keeps pushing is making her more and more suspicious that there's something actually like valuable about the map. The way like an ancient artifact where it's like, oh, it's a broken pot, but it's actually like enchanted or something. I don't know. It'd be valuable to a collector, but not necessarily to a layperson. So she's super suspicious right
now. So can I speak up? I hear talks about this map.
Does it glow in the dark?
I wouldn't think so.
I fucking love that.
You know, I'm not a very smart person, but I have a little bit of wisdom to me. I assume you've taken a look at this map, correct?
Once or twice.
Where's it lead to? What's the place?
Can I see the map again? It's just the map.
It's in your thing.
Oh, it's in my
You're in your chat.
In Discord, you mean?
In your Discord.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
it is in my chat. Yep. Okay.
It's in the horse pocket.
So
it is.
Wrong
it is
game.
indeed. Well, it leads to many places. It is a map.
can Alistair jump in now or no?
You're all welcome. You guys.
So
are able to
Alistair's
talk.
gonna raise his hand, like he's gonna like gesture, like, hang on a second, and he's gonna go, "Oh, my dear Theodulf, I would never dream of disturbing and disrupting any balance. I merely seek to confirm what we all now know. After all, Sophia just told us the truth herself, hasn't she? Not moments ago, she denied having anything worth mentioning, and yet suddenly there's an artifact or a map that she now has that she doesn't want to give up.
They know.
Curious, isn't it? A simple piece of paper, not worth our attention until she's pressed, and now it's something far greater.
Why do you assume they don't know that I have a map?
Not that they didn't know. It's about the calling out you for lying about having it.
Yeah,
And
you guys
no
didn't
one
hear
said a
that.
single thing about the map when Elmore asked about it, so they
You
didn't
guys
know or
don't
they
know
didn't
that
say
she lied
anything.
to him because that happened in the blacksmith. So you only know that she has a map.
Map talk.
No, I'm just emphasizing what
Elmer
he's
said it
saying,
to me.
not as Astra.
You always talk to me.
I always talk to you.
I know, right?
Because that's how I found out to go to the blacksmith, is that the map was missing.
That's how.
Yeah,
I've been talking to you. I'm just watching all
They
the
know.
detail.
they know I have it.
Astra don't know shit.
Just seen us pull it out. We've pulled it out and looked at
So
it.
the last thing that Alistair's
Ow.
going to say is, so tell me, dear friends, what else might we be keeping from one another?
Our share of the
Drinks.
gold.
A share of the gold? I barely even took my share of the gold. I asked for half of what I was expected to get.
Nobody's
other?
laid claim to any gold. I haven't said yes or no. You can have it. Nobody said anything about it except for Cookie, or the elf here.
So
So
where is Elmer now, right now, or Elmar, or whatever his name is?
Elmar is inside his provision building.
So
again.
if I shout for him, will he hear me?
Probably.
So I'm going to shout for Elmer Fudd.
Okay. So you shout for Elmar. He comes running out. Is everything okay?
You wascally rabbit. Had to.
So he comes out and he asks, is everything okay? So I want to read the room before I decide to answer that question and see what everyone's face is doing right now.
Okay.
Norgie, what are you doing?
Causing
I'm
chaos.
standing here with a bag of gold.
Norgie said I'm fucking chilling like a villain with my 50 gold. Fuck off.
That's right.
42. My 42 gold.
Okay. Theodulf, what are you doing?
Where am I standing? I'm standing slightly in front of Sulfira, not blocking her from you,
Right here, right?
but slightly in front just to go, still doing that balance thing. Sulfira here, you're over there. You yelled for Elmar. And he's like curious. He's just seeing what's going on.
Astra?
Is looking at the grass at some plants blowing in the
She's
wind
like
and just kind of like
fucking-
mimicking it with her hands, just like back and forth, like.
Okay.
Look at the clovers in this.
And then what's Sulfira doing?
She's gonna be standing with her arms crossed, like very.
glowering at you.
Exactly what I was hoping was going to happen. Oh, Elmar, my friend, do step out. My good fellow. It seems we have quite an interesting development. It seems that map and artifact that you were looking for has been in the possession of our dear companion all along. Imagine my surprise. She just wasn't here to tell us because she was at the blacksmith. Why, Sulfira, I can only assume you were waiting for this perfect moment to share the map with Elmar.
Does he need to see the map?
You have Gundren's map?
I have a map. I don't
May
know.
may I see it?
Yeah, I'll allow him to see it.
He looks like he's all excited. And he looks at the map and he just shrinks down.
Fuck me, man. I just spent 18 gold on a fucked up map.
He goes, This is a map of the Sword Coast.
This is the map that he gave me. What map are you looking for?
He has the map that leads directly to the Wave Echo Cave.
Ah, no, I don't believe I have that map.
Oh.
Man,
I would have paid
more
a
than
king's
one
ransom
map?
for that map.
If you said you were, like, she's gonna turn back to the bar. He like,
I own a fucking staff I can't even fucking use.
may I keep the Sword Coast map, good sir?
I'm sorry.
May I keep the Sword Coast map?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
You
much.
are so gracious. Thank you. She's gonna turn around to the bar and stick her tongue out.
Yeah, chaos.
I've been dying for that whole thing to happen. Like, that's map of the Sword
I let
Coast.
try. I'm like, it's useless. Why do you want it? It's just a map you've seen a million times.
The worst part is they never let him finish telling the story about the Wave Echo Cave.
Oh,
I'd
so
like to
good.
hear more of this cave.
Yeah, like if I had
Oh,
known if it was even on the map, I think like, hey, where does that map go? I'm like, it goes many places. That should have been a huge clue that it was just a regular map.
So I'll look
Oh
at
my
everybody
God.
and I'll kind of just tip my head down and I'll go, oh, well, this is, as they say, a most humbling experience. Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known that Alistair Valmont have, against all odds, made a miscalculation.
Oh, so good.
And then I'll look at Sophia and I'll say, well, my dear Sophia, I owe you an apology, or at least something of an apology. And so in the spirit of fairness, shall we call it even no hard feelings?
She's so confused. So what are you gonna do with the staff?
I only paid for half of it. If you'd like, you can pay for the other half, and I will eat the cost on it.
How much?
How much was it?
It was 32.
Yeah, that sounds like a good number. Take your 16 gold over there and go finish paying for it.
Oh, you see, my friend, I don't have 16 gold.
All right, we can find other ways for you to work this up. No, I'm kidding. You don't have 16 gold at all, right?
Roll to seduce.
Right? Roll to seduce.
At a disadvantage because she don't like you right now.
Okay, so then we can do this differently. So she doesn't have the gold. I'll tell her that I know that the blacksmith is willing to trade the staff for the map.
The useless?
Oh.
It's only useless to you. To him, it still has value because I tied it to the staff.
Right, but that still leaves. That was still with that trade was with payment, so someone still owns the remaining gold.
I'll handle that.
Hmm.
Do you want to role play this out, or do you want to just let this conversation happen?
I want to do. What is it? What would be an insight? Right? That's an insight check.
Yep.
If you're trying to understand his motive.
No, just maybe like being honest about going in and paying. God, I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Yeah, you believe wholeheartedly that he's sincere as can be.
Would I lie?
Oh. But then what if we need the map?
What'd she say?
What if we need the map?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be able to get the map back. He's going to give it to me.
That would require trust.
Ooh.
Or the other, I was getting this fucking outcome. That's why you only got half the fucking money.
I will consider.
Listen, if you don't want the staff, it is no skin off my back.
No, but it is 17 gold off your back.
Only if he picks it up, otherwise he's got no further loss.
Yeah,
five silver pieces. Or is it 10?
No, I gave him 10 gold.
No, I'm saying he's asking about the conversion.
Who?
It's on the sheet.
It's 10 to 1.
Yeah.
10
to 1.
Sorry, 10 silver pieces.
10 to 1. Because here's the deal. If you don't want to give him the map to get that back, I can do one of two things. Not go back and pay him and he's 18 gold richer. Or go back and pay him and keep the staff and use the staff every night when I go to bed as a cuddle buddy.
Every night when you have to sleep 8 hours.
If you think that you can take the staff from me and there are no repercussions, I look forward to that day.
Interesting. I will consider.
Because here's what I'll tell you. My charisma is 20.
Uh-huh.
And I have spells. I'll get the staff back.
We have chaos and cookies.
Hey, you tell your fucking chaos fairy to be quiet.
This is all in my head. You quit it. You don't hear her.
I freaking love the Chaos Fairy.
All right, so I'm hungry.
100% Wagon. We have spot for
money.
6 when you're ready.
So are you guys done bickering? Can
Well, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know where we're at because it's 9 o'clock, so we're at a hard stop time.
It is at the hard stop time. So.
And we're in a good spot, honestly.
No,
we are.
Oh.
And I also want to say that the role play tonight was fucking epic, you guys.
It was. You guys did a great job. So
As
let's go
always,
ahead.
the bard carried the fucking water, though.
You guys did a great job.
Patty.
I sang 2 fucking songs on the way here.
You did.
They were wonderful songs.
It was epic as far as the role play. Not a lot of hack and slash today.
Some days you're
lot of
the
running.
windshield, some days
A
you're
lot of
not.
running.
Brave Sir Robin
that?
run away.
Level up yet?
You have
Now
not
the
leveled
real
up
question
yet.
happens.
Go on,
Now,
level
is there an inn where we can long rest tonight?
Hey, Smog, we killed 4
Remember, it's still early in the day.
and then 4 more goblins
No.
and a wolf. And did we level up yet?
That's not for now. It's for that's tomorrow me's problem. But I want to know: is there an inn where I can lock a
There is
motherfucking
an
door?
inn. There is.
So can I wander off and go find the inn?
So Norgi and I can canoodle.
I would like something to eat, something to drink, because remember, I didn't eat the berry that the elf offered.
Absolutely. We will save that for the next session.
Don't forget, Norgi, we sold him a bunch of pork.
We
The
will save that for the
shopkeeper.
next
We
session.
sold him a bunch of salted pork
Yep.
You can buy it back at a uptick in price.
at a reduced rate, maybe because reasons. Also,
Reasons.
fuck me on that map, man.
Oh my God, you were
That was
working
so
hard
epic.
for
Cut
that
that
map.
map. It'll
I
move.
kept dropping hits.
And I go back in and I look. I'm like, did she? I didn't tell her she found them. And then I realized it was the map that she was given to know where she was going. And I just started laughing.
So good.
So good.
Distrust is a motherfucker when you're the new guy.
Right? Okay, guys. I'd say that will take it for the night. We're about 4 after the hard stop. So thank you all for joining us. And we hope to see you here again next Saturday when we do silly stuff.
Oh, yeah. And
Okay.
two shout outs. Must be, are you streaming tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, yes, sir.
All right. Norgi, are you streaming tomorrow morning?
Indeed, sir, indeed. Since I got the new computer up and running, I'm going to put it through some paces.
Woohoo!
Alright,
Unfiltered
fair enough.
chaos.
Norgi, be ready to go by 10 my time, 11 your time. That way I can
Sold.
just push everything from my stream to yours. That way we can tie this all together nice and neat, okay?
Sold.
And Dan, are we going to Tuesday?
We are doing Tuesday, 7:30 East Coast time. Recap of what went on. We got a couple of awards we're gonna give.
Best bard song in a D&D campaign, episode number 1 for your character.
Something
And
like that.
And yep.
Ooh,
So-
yeah.
All right. I know we're
Really,
probably
Kathy?
going to lose you for a bit there. For how long are you gone? Just a little bit. So,
All of next week.
okay. All right.
So
Are
she's
you
not
going
here
to be
next
able to
week.
play
I can
on
ravage her
Saturday?
body and take all the things that are on it.
And we can
You're
figure
not going to
something
be able
out.
to play on Saturday? Okay.
Or Tuesday.
Okay.
Drop a
Okay.
message in the channel.
Okay.
Have fun. I'm not
Yeah.
going to dock you where
Enjoy
you're going,
yourself.
but have a blast.
Yeah. Have a blast. Have a blast. But yeah, but everybody,
Take lots of
Tuesdays,
pictures.
7:30 East Coast. Next Saturday, we still will be on. Might be something different. We'll see what happens, but stay tuned and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for joining us, and I hope you guys come back and have some more fun with us. Appreciate it.
More chaos.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.